Alright, now we are officially live. Hey everyone, Commander Josh Hawkins here for the third time. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for waiting. Appreciate you all having patience with me, as usual. Always some kind of technical difficulties. I swear to God I'm gonna destroy OBS one of these days. And let me just turn this volume down here. All I hear is music in Elite Dangerous. That's probably a little loud. There we go. There we go. I am not even going to comment on the chat problems that are happening. Oh, hold on a second. Maybe chat is working. Let's see. Oh, okay. No, chat is actually working. Holy crap, look at that. Everything's working. Unbelievable. Okay. All I had to do was disable Streamlabs. Streamlabs was causing me all kinds of problems, so I think yeah, I know it's the small screen again. That's okay. This is just my pre-stream screen. The pre-stream screen. There we go. That's it. It's one of those words. And let's see. It looks like we are live on. I don't know if we are actually live on Twitch. I can't tell if we're live on Twitch right now. I think we are. Let's see. Video download was canceled? No? Click here to reload player? Let's see if Twitch is actually working. Something is not going to work today. I don't care if Twitch doesn't work, as long as YouTube is working. Let's see. Top Blazer, I know that you're on Twitch generally, so maybe you can tell me, because it's giving me an error when I try to load up Twitch here. I don't know if it's actually up and running. It just says, click here to reload player. But it's got some kind of weird error there, so I'll see if you can confirm whether or not Twitch is up and running. Let's see who's in chat here. Good afternoon, Andy. Andy, first to be in the stream. How's it going? Alex, Infwhale, Bongo Baggins, Dead Star, Omega, RC Airnut, Dakota Shea. Who else is in here? I know Top Blazer's in here, Tragic Blue. Good to see you all. You can see and hear on both YouTube and Twitch? Okay, perfect. I'm good with that. I am totally cool with that. And it looks like I can actually see the chats, kind of. I don't know if Twitch chat is working. Let me see if I can pull up the doc here. Oh, look at that. I can even see the doc. Okay, I can see Twitch chat in the doc. I can't see YouTube chat in the doc. You know what? That's totally cool. I don't mind that. I will just do this. I will pop up my YouTube chat, and I will put it over here so I can actually see it. And I can see YouTube and Twitch chat all on one screen. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. We're good to go. I don't see Twitch is actually live, but if you're telling me it's live, I'm going to trust you on that one. Amazing. And it looks like the chat is popping up. Hello, Aquatic Borealis. Okay. Let's go full screen. And we'll do this. Continue. We'll get into the game and we'll load this up. While that is loading, let me just make sure that that is in fact working. Yeah, it actually looks like it's working. This is amazing. This is amazing. It only took a few minutes. I'm okay with that. I'm sure you all are okay with that too. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to close down. I downloaded Captain's Log. I know you guys don't see it on the screen here, but I'm going to close Captain's Log because I just have way too many panels open. And I think we're good to go. No green screen today, folks. I just didn't feel like popping it up and fiddling around with the damn chroma key, which is always screwing up. And it also, it kind of makes me look like a ghost sometimes. So I just decided, yeah, screw that. No green screen. You can see my nice white painted walls in the back there. I think that's perfectly fine. How's everyone doing today? How's your week? Are you excited to go back to the bubble? What's been going on in distant worlds? Tell me, share with me in chat, and let me know what is new and shaken and improved while I go ahead and take off from this planet here.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, I think my audio is a little loud. Hang on one second. Let me just turn my game volume down a bit because it's loud in my ears. That should be good. We don't need it to be that loud. Perfect. Oh, maybe that's a little too quiet. I need to hear it. Let's up that. We definitely don't need the in-game music blasting in our ears. Let's do this. Let's see if we're good to go now. Yeah, now I can hear it. Okay. Well, folks, let's talk about where I'm at since the last stream. You're going to install Star Citizen today to see what's the state of things? Not much different than it was about 10 years ago. That's the state of things in Star Citizen. Not gonna lie, Aquatic Borealis. That is just where it's at. You have Odyssey with a commander with 5 billion credits and 4,000 hours on Xbox, but you've never played Odyssey. What ship is that? I am flying right now in the Caspian Explorer. Here, I'll give you a nice view of it. That is my Caspian right there. My store-bought Caspian, the only time I've ever spent real money. Well, actually, that is not true. I did spend real money in Elite before. I spent real money on some of the trim kits back in the day. But this one here I actually paid real money for, because I didn't have real money in the game, or game money. So I used real money to get my game money, and now we're good. And now I've got a Caspian. And I think that was the last planet I needed to scan in this system. Yeah, it was. I found this system. It had 6 planets with biosignatures on it. The five of them around this one planet, they were just moons. The bacteria that was on each planet was worth 43 million. So I finished scanning all 5 of those planets. Captain No Name. Welcome to the stream. Top Laser just got to Distant Worlds Waypoint 10. Found that star types A, F, G, and K are the best for exobiology. Also found gold bacterium worth 8.4 mil. Yeah, I don't know what this is with the... oh, okay, so actually here, hang on one second. Let me do this, because that's exactly what I'm looking at. I'll go over to this screen. Now you can see just over here on the left-hand side, speaking of 8.4 mil, that's what these were. Each one of the planets had one bacteria worth 8.42 million, and there were 5 of them. And that actually resulted, and now you can see it up here. So you can see the first footfall bonus on the other app I have installed comes to 42 million per bacteria. Not a bad bacteria haul, I would say. And I will also point out, since we're on the screen, that you can see the very top left-hand corner of my screen. It shows that I currently have we'll round up to 2.4 billion credits in unsold data. And that's just the bioscan. I believe, and I'm just looking at another app right now, I believe that the planet scanning is probably worth another 1 to 200 million? Yeah, it looks like it's about 1 to 200 million. I think so. So, what the hell are we doing today, guys? We are going back to the bubble. Hey, thanks for the, what was that, a follow? Oh, a sub. Hey, thanks for the sub. No, I know who that is. What's up, JG? Yeah, so we're going back to the bubble, folks. We are headed back. I don't know if we're going to make it there today. It's going to take a lot of will to get back there without scanning every damn planet along the way. What I might do is because we're still 20,000 light years from the bubble right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's going to be a trek, and the strength it is going to take to not scan every single planet and exobiology that we come across along the way. I don't know. I don't know if I have the willpower to resist. Maybe what I will do is bookmark those systems, and then I will eventually do a trip back and scan them. So I don't feel like I've missed out on that, because, I mean, we're talking billions and billions, but we're also talking hours and hours. I said I might off-stream my way back to the bubble, and I held true to my word. I started the trip back. I think I traveled that far. Yeah, that's about how far I got. Probably a total of about 400 light years. Sorry. It was hard. It was really hard. There was a few systems, just a few systems in between, and I made about 1 billion credits with those systems. So, yeah, it is what it is, right? Today I'm going to try not to do that, though, and here's what we're going to do right now. I am going to go to my filters. This is hard, guys. It's hard. It's hard. I'm going to put non-sequence. I'm going to take out... Okay, well, we'll take out... I mean, we got to keep a couple of these stars in here because I'm going to have to refuel. And we're going to apply the fastest route with jet cone boosts. Well, I guess it's FSD boost, right? No, fastest route, jet cone boost. There we go. Yeah, definitely you should boot up Elite. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's the one, Top Blazer. It was the gold bacterium. It is a little bit, it doesn't look gold. It's green. I don't know why they call it gold, but it's definitely green. Okay, we got jet cone boost. Well, I guess we can't do FSD boost. It's got to be just jet cone boost. And then, oh my God, guys, am I really doing this? Am I really going to go back to the bubble today? Holy crap. It's only been about 8 years, right? Since I've been to the bubble. It's going to be different. It's going to be different for sure. All right, we'll come here and let's see. We'll have to pick a star. Let's see how far this is. We'll plot routes. And we're going to start jumping. We're going to see if we can make it back today. I don't know. That's 10,000 light years right there. We've got a course. You guys said I could do it in one stream. I don't know. We'll see. That's 56 jumps to go halfway. So we're talking 112 jumps. We got to do that within the time of this stream. And holy crap, that is only neutron stars the entire way. This is going to be the most dangerous journey that I have ever done. 56 neutron and white dwarf jumps. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do I remember when there was a 1,000 light year limit? I do remember when there was a 1,000 light year limit. It didn't matter to me because I was only jumping 1 or 2 light years at a time. But yeah, I remember. And I remember when they changed that limit, it took a really long time to plot routes. Even now. Holy crap, if you're just doing neutron, if you're not doing just neutron stars, like if you're trying to do like an efficient route and you're jumping 100 light years, the time it takes to calculate that still takes a hell of a long time.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2.
What, you could do more than 1,000 light years now? Yeah, you can do more than 1,000 light years now. I mean, I just plotted 10,000 light years. But keep in mind, it's 10,000 light years of neutron star jumps. So it's only plotting in the most dangerous jumps there are. And each one of these is, what, 200 plus light years per jump? Now, listen, I'm still going to do this. We are still going to be scanning. I want the system scans. So we'll still check it out. But I am not going to biology. Okay? I am not looking for exo. I mean, I'm looking for it, but I'm not going to go scan it. All I'm going to do is scan the planets like this. We're going to scan the planets, and then we're going to move on. This is hard, folks. I mean, you guys know this is hard for me. This is... Oh, and you know what I really ought to do? Yeah, I really ought to do this. Hang on one second. I need to do this. I need to put my heat sinks... Where is it? I need to put my heat sinks on my data link scanner. Oh no, not data link scanner. It's the D scanner. Because I am not going to run into the same issue that I had where I blew myself up last time. I'm not in the mood to lose over 2 billion credits right now. No, that is not happening today. Alright. And what's my maximum jump? I don't know. Andy, this is a, it's not stock. I mean, it is stock. It's the stock, real money Caspian Explorer. So, let's see. Where do we see maximum jump range? Just tell me in chat where you see maximum jump range, because I don't know that stuff. You guys know that. You're talking to an idiot here. I don't remember where to find that stuff. I just explore. You're going to Sajay in a 17 light year Orca with no FSD boost? Yeah. Hey, listen, I didn't have FSD boost on my Asp Explorer for the years that I was out in the black. And my jump range on that thing was, what, 27 light years? By the way, it's hard for me to tell if the audio balance is good. In my headphones, the game does sound a little bit loud. Let me know if, you know, voice and game sounds are good for you guys. If not, I can adjust it. 33 bodies. Okay, well. You know, I'm also curious, Commanders, whether or not it's worthwhile to scan every planet in a system. I mean, would you scan every planet? I came across a system yesterday. It was 58 planets in the system, and it took me God knows how long to scan every single one. But I've seen people saying, like, for efficiency, just scan the HMCs. I know that these aren't worth it. I mean, I can see on this one here, this is worth 45,000 credits. It almost doesn't seem worth it to scan every single one. And, I mean, if I'm going to do 112 jumps, I'm going to have to kind of resist that, but I do kind of want to tag the Exo if I find it so that I can come back here. Should I just be tagging HMCs? Because from what I understand, the really high value, and you know, obviously there's 38 mil, there's 50 mil Exo, but the really high value ones, the 100 or 90 to 100 mil, are only found on HMCs. So is it worth actually doing this? Considering, you know, the most I'm going to get from scanning every single one of these planets the entire trip back is maybe an extra 50 mil? Okay, right ship panel menu, 4th tab. Let me check. There, I'll finish scanning these and then we'll go check that. I don't know if it is. I don't know if I should bother with all of this crap, scanning all these junk planets. I mean... Of course, when I'm out exploring, I'm doing it because everyone knows why we do it, right? Because, I mean, what else is there to do? You're exploring, you're making money, you're putting your name on planets, you're getting all that stuff done. And of course, for videos, I want to make sure that I'm trying to at least find cool-looking places for you guys. But if I want to just make it back to the bubble, is it worth doing this? I might lose some bio, but I feel like if I do this in every system that has 50 planets in it, or 30 planets, like this one's got 33, I don't know if I will make it back to the bubble today. I'll let you guys put it to a vote in chat. If I should at least scan, put scan in chat. If I should fast track it and just jump to the bubble, put jump in the chat. And then we'll see. We'll see what the consensus is. And I will do my very, very best to resist the urge to do this, because, you know, in the interest of actually getting back to the bubble, I feel like I may need to do the bare minimum. We'll see what you guys say here in chat in just a sec. Geo. I mean, I can scan pretty quick, but even still, 30-something planets in a system like this, it takes a while, right?
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, right shift panel, menu, 4th tab. Right shift panel, 4th tab. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, here we go. So, current, okay, 226, and unladen is 243. That's my maximum jump. Do what I feel, FSS scan only? Okay, yeah. I'll let you guys put a few more comments in chat there. Let me know if you what you want to see. I mean, the stream's for you guys, right? Like, if you just want to see me hightail it to the bubble, I'm cool with that. I can resist. I can resist the urge. Honk only jump. Yeah. Like I said, the stream's for you guys. Stream's for you guys. I'm not doing this. Today is not for me, right? When I'm playing, I'll do what I want to do. It's a little more tedious work, you know, trying to find cool places to visit, scanning every planet, looking for good angles and stuff. But for stream, I just want to make sure that you guys are enjoying that. I will, like, okay, Waterworld, yeah, maybe we'll at least scan those. I'll bookmark it. I'll bookmark it. Can I bookmark from here? No, I can't bookmark from here, can I? Oh, there's a couple Waterworlds here. Eesh, 2 Waterworlds. That's a 4 million credit one. That's not bad, actually. Okay, we got some HMCs. Maybe I'll just do this. Maybe I'll just look for like Earthlikes and Water Worlds and just grab those ones. I won't go surface scan them. I'm not gonna do it, I promise. No surface scanning today. That's not what this is about. Let's see. Terraformable too. Oh, and there's the... Oh, okay. This is where we make an exception. Stratum Tectonicus, boys. This is where we make an exception. Okay? I promise this will be the only exception to the rule. But Stratum Tectonicus is 100 mil. That we don't leave behind. So that one, we go and we grab that. And it's easy. That's a fast one. Because I don't think anyone here is going to disagree with that. No reason to leave 100 mil just sitting there untouched. But maybe for the rest of these... And let me just double check this. That Stratum Tectonicus is on B2. It is an HMC. So, okay. I'm only going to scan the HMCs. That's it. I think that's a good compromise right there. Is only grab the HMCs. And I'm only going to grab the bio if it's Stratum Tectonicus. I'm not filling in a bingo card today, so I'm not concerned about all of the missing bacteria and all that crap. Yes, get Stratum. Okay, we're agreed. Top Blazer says get the Stratum. I'm not going to argue with that one. Make note of large, interesting systems and get them on the way back from the bubble. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Captain No Name. Anything that's interesting, I'm going to bookmark it. I'm going to tag it. I want to I want to spend the minimum time possible in each system because, I mean, by this calculation, I'm going to have to do at least 112 jumps. And even one little detour like this is going to considerably lengthen that journey. DXCades. Hi, new player here. Been watching your stream for a while now. What should I What should I am to do in the game? Okay, well, hang on 1 second. Let me just make sure I don't overshoot here. And simply doing missions and going back to the same system to get more missions. Well, I mean, that's one thing you can do. Do missions, build up your reputation, get some credits, buy yourself a ship at some point. By the way, thanks for watching the stream. Appreciate that. And I mean, what do? You do what's fun. You do what you enjoy. And I would always strongly encourage any new player to try all of the different activities to see what it is that you enjoy doing, because each activity has its own feel to it. Mining can be tons of fun. Combat is tons of fun. Exploration is tons of fun. If you're a BGS guy, that could be tons of fun too. I'm not a BGS guy. I've never really gotten into that, but that is fun for people, right? So give everything a try. Oh, look at that. We got gypped. There's no stratum on this one. It was a possible. We just ended up with bacteria, 10 mil bacteria. Okay, well, guess what? We're not wasting time here. Let's continue our jump then. The game screwed us. The RNG screwed us, folks. That's always my recommendation, DXCades. Try everything out, see what you enjoy, and don't be afraid to mix it up a little bit, you know? Sometimes you do the same thing for a while, it can get a little bit boring. And if you want to try exploration, you don't have to do what I've done here, which is, you know, jump out to the middle of the galaxy. If you enjoy exploration and you say, hey, this is actually kind of fun, and you enjoy being out in the black and not seeing anyone for weeks upon end, then set yourself a destination and just start heading out there. Don't go to the right side of the galaxy, if there is such a thing. Go in the Colonia direction. That's my suggestion if you try exploration. Just because there's more kind of cool things to see in that direction. And what I mean, the smuggling. Yeah, there you go. Captain No Name says smuggling can be fun. What I mean by right side of the galaxy, let me open up the galaxy map here for just a sec. I mean, here's the bubble right over here. This is what I consider the right side of the galaxy. So to the right of Sagittae, and then to the left of Sagittae, you have Colonia. This is where I went exploring. I came way out over here. And you're not going to find a lot of... I mean, you're going to find cool planets and stuff to look at. And sure, there's black holes and neutron stars. And once in a while, you'll be really lucky and you'll come across a nebula like this. But this nebula is rare. These are rare on this side of the galaxy. You come over the Colonia way, on the other hand, and look at this. Look at all these nebula. I mean, look at it. There's tons. There's tons. And these are gorgeous. These are so nice, man. I mean, as you get closer to them, sometimes not even going into them, just being a couple of light years outside of these nebula and finding you know, planets with geological that are close to a star, like those are by far the most beautiful views that you're going to see in Elite Dangerous. So that's the route that I would go. And because there's so many of them on that left side, you're going to have a lot more cool stuff to look at along the way. But if you want to try exploration, I would say, you know, head out to Orion. That's a bit of a trek. It's a bit of a trek. And if you do it the old-fashioned way without the 200 light-year jumps, you know, take an OG ship that you could jump 20 light years or so, it'll take you a while. Depending on how much playtime you have. That's a week-long trip right there. You know, you try Orion first, you get a feel for what it's like to be away from civilization, away from people, away from the bubble. And then you decide whether or not you want to take it to the next step, which is, you know, Sagittae or beyond. You can go a little crazy if you're not into it. Because you have to realize that once you make that jump out there, the only way back is to turn around and go the opposite direction for the same amount of time. Which is what I'm doing right now. This is a trek back to the bubble. First time in 8 years, guys. What am I doing? Wrong button. And please, someone remind me to refuel once in a while. Don't let me run out of gas out in the middle of nowhere. Please, I'm not paying attention. You're an Alpha Centauri. You want to go back to Earth, but realize you can't unless you have a permit or something. That, I don't know. I don't know about permits to go back to Earth. Maybe someone else in the chat who's been in the bubble for a while could tell you a bit more about what permits you need to get back to Earth. Like I said, it's been 8 years since I've been in the bubble, so I am a little rusty on in terms of memory as far as requirements to enter the Sol system. Yeah, thanks, JG. I will refuel. I'm halfway there, so I probably should take a little detour here and just refuel. We'll just go refuel here. I don't know if this is... I guess this works. If you just kind of like jump off of the route, it's probably going to recalculate. Sol permit requires Fed rank. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be something like that. You just need some reputation. Gotta build up your ranks a little bit. Federal Navy rank 3+ for Earth. There you go. Thank you, Alex. Alright, let's go refuel.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Thank God there's only one planet in the system. I mean, honestly, I hope that it's like this the entire way. Just give me one planet the entire way. I will feel perfectly fine about skipping 20,000 star systems along the way and not getting whatever, you know, billions and billions of exo there is there. I'm cool with that. That makes me happy. Yeah, let me do a proper refuel here. We can get up to max capacity. Fuel scooping. What's my max? 1245. There we go. This Caspian it's a thirsty beast. It is a thirsty beast, boys. Takes a little while. Takes a little while. Just a little more. Just a little more. There we go. Just a little more. Fill her up. Come on. Fill her up. A little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, let me see how this actually affects my route. I guess I got to go back here, and then what's it going to do? Yeah, it's going to replot. Okay, perfect. No, that's good. Yeah, because I'm off route now. Okay, so it should be pointing me to the next neutron star then, right? Yeah. So this ought to be a neutron star. We'll see when we align with it. Yes, it is. You can tell just because it's so tiny. So what you do is just chart stars and planets just for the fun, or there are specific benefits of doing so. If you're talking about exploration and what you do when you're exploring, yeah, that's, I mean, so you're charting stars, you're charting planets, you're also getting your name on these planets, and I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. Let me just do the dangerous part of exploration, which is this, by the way, flying into the jet cones. This is the dangerous part. And when I say dangerous, I mean it literally will kill you, and it has killed me before. Here we go. I've got repair and heatsink on the ready right now. So what I mean is you come out here, you honk your discovery scanner, and you're going to find planets like this. So here's a planet with geological, okay? Now, just scanning it I'm getting some credits. In fact, here, let me share my proper screen so you can see. Okay, so you can see my third-party tools that I'm using. So you get credits. I'm getting an estimated value of 42,000. But if I go and surface scan it, I make a $250,000 off of doing that. But if I want to surface scan this planet, then I have to fly close to it and use my detailed surface scanner, and you launch some probes at that planet. That maps the surface of the planet, and that gets you the surface scan bonus. If there's exobiology, so meaning you found some alien life, then you fly to the planet, you do your surface scan, and then you land on the planet. And once you've landed, if nobody else has landed on that planet, you also get a first footfall bonus, which is huge. We're talking millions of credits huge, or sometimes tens of millions of credits. And then you go and you drive around and you use your little sample analyzer. You find the exobiology on the planet. You sample it, you collect 3 samples of all the different kinds of plants that are there, and you make a lot of money. Right now I've got 2.4 billion credits just from, well, it's 99% exobiology. I think I've got around 2.5 billion in unsold data. So yeah, all of that comes from exobiology. What did I miss about self-destructing? You wind up at your last station? I must have missed why we're talking about self-destructing. I don't want to self-destruct. Nobody's self-destructing, okay? I don't even want to hear the word self-destruct in this stream. Alright? Just keep it out of your mouths. No self-destructing, folks. No destruction of any kind. Don't say destruction. Don't think about destruction. Don't talk about destruction. Keep those words out of chat. We're not trying to. No bad mojo here, people. Okay. I don't have the best of luck when it comes to this stuff, and I am not in the mood to do any type of destruction today. Speaking of destruction, though, folks, I know that some of you will get a real kick out of this. Hang on one second. Let me go back to this here. Some of you will get a kick out of this, and some of you will probably look forward to seeing this when I post it. I was going through my YouTube channel the other day, on my end of the YouTube channel, where I see all the videos I've uploaded and some that I have not ever published. And I have about a dozen or so unpublished videos. JG, I don't know if you're still on here, by the way, JG Sack. If you are, I found an unpublished video on my YouTube channel of us playing Star Wars The Old Republic. And I have a funny video that you're in, as a matter of fact, where we pulled, like, I don't know, 100 mobs at a time, and we're just killing them. But in those unpublished videos, I found a very short clip, just about a minute and a half or so, of the very moment that I became Commander 40%. It's there. I captured it. I didn't even know that I had captured it. And it's on my YouTube channel. It is quite literally... Yes, that is you, JG. I know exactly who you are. Of course, I recognize the name. In fact, your character in the video is called JG Sack. So, yes, that was you. It's you and me and JRAD and I don't know. It might have been Amanda that was in there with us, possibly. There was 4 of us. In any case, I found the video where I became Commander 40%. And for all of you who remember that, I don't think I remember having captured that, the footage of that, and how it happened. So I'm going to make my first YouTube short, because it is a short video. I can't make a whole video out of it. But I will make a YouTube short, and I will post it of how I became Commander 40%. And it's glorious and terrifying all at the same time. The Mother. Hello, the Mother. Thanks for joining the stream. Good to see you. Happy Saturday.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I know that all of you who were here back in the OG days of exploring the Milky Way galaxy and all of those videos and broadcast that know that and you know dubbed me Commander 40%. I don't think anyone ever saw it actually happen. And like I said, I didn't even realize I had it recorded because I was in VR at the time. So apparently I did record it. And it's there. You guys will get a real kick out of it, I'm sure. Just a little bit of a trip down memory lane. Excuse me, I'm going to put some food in my mouth while I jump. I have not had any lunch today, or breakfast. I've been running around since this morning with my wife, picking up all kinds of stuff for her business and getting posters ready to put up on the wall. Went to hardware stores and dollar stores and Walmart, all kinds of stuff. It's been a day. And through all of that, I'm just realizing that I forgot to buy the most important thing that we set out to do today, which was coffee, because I am out of coffee at home, and that is no good. I woke up this morning, went downstairs, and no coffee. No instant coffee. And my Keurig machine is broken. And I was so desperate for a coffee that I grabbed a screwdriver and dismantled my Keurig machine, thinking that maybe I could figure out what was causing it to not function properly, so at least I could make a coffee, because I have a bunch of K-Pods, but my Keurig's broken. And that didn't work. Didn't happen. Wasn't able to get it working.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Luckily, my father-in-law lives with us. He's here for a year with my mother-in-law from Vietnam, and he made me a Vietnamese coffee, which is good. Just hell of a lot stronger and sweeter than your average everyday Canadian coffee. We got a few planets to scan here. What do we got? Oh, there's some HMCs. Alright. We'll quick scan this stuff. Anyone here ever had Vietnamese coffee before? Oh, 38 planets in this system. Alright, alright. We're gonna quick scan. We're gonna quick scan, folks. We don't have to... We're not doing bio, but we are at least... Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Someone get me under control. Like, seriously. Why are you letting me do this? Okay, I'm just gonna get the HMCs. Screw it. I'm just... It's so hard. It's so hard not to. Oh, okay. There's a ton of HMCs here. At least we'll grab these. Oh, we got more. We got more. Geo. Geo. Oh, and I should have mentioned to, who was it earlier? DXCades, that when you're doing this kind of thing, essentially what you're doing is you're leaving your name on certain planets. So when someone comes back here, what they will see is first discovered by. So it's kind of like leaving your mark on the galaxy. A little bit of you left everywhere. Seeding the galaxy, if you will, with your commander's name. And if you spend enough time out there, and you find some really cool places, which there are some really cool places, you get to say you were the first one to find that, which is really cool. I know that in my travels... Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm not scanning anymore. We're getting out of here. In my travels, I have the honor of having my name on at least 2 planetary nebula. And that is a feat, because I am pretty sure that over the last 12, 13, whatever years Elite's been out now, someone has gone out and found every single damn one of those and jumped to them and put their name on it. Even the ones that I found, even when I was exploring, which is in like the first... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Holy crap. Guys. Okay, hold on a sec. It's not the disco neutron star that's tripping me out. It's that star that I just passed. Okay. Not a friendly system. Not a friendly system at all. I'm going to bookmark this place, because this is the kind of place that you do want to come back. I want to catch some... Okay, hang on just one second. Let me catch my breath here. That was slightly terrifying. I thought I was going to end up in the star. Not a place you want to be. And the spinning disco lights neutron star here is also a little nerve-wracking. Okay, can you just charge up already? Get me the hell out of this thing. Get out! Get out! Get out! Christ. Okay, we're good. Let me turn around. Look at this. Jesus. It's got 2 stars right there. This is a nasty system. I gotta bookmark this place though, because this is where I'm... And it's got 29 planetary bodies in it. Okay, we're bookmarking. Hang on. This is a system worth visiting. Definitely a system worth visiting. We're gonna bookmark. Neutron danger. Multi-star. Yeah, we'll add that to favorites. Charge there? Oh, yeah. Good call. Oh, I mean, yeah, I suppose I could. Well, here, we'll scan first, because there's 30... What did we say? 39 some odd stars in here, or planets in here. May as well grab these while we're doing this, and then I'll go charge up, since there is a couple of stars to do that on. I want the system in my name, so I'm going to discover these. And then also coming back to the whole exploration thing, you can dump all this data, if I'm not mistaken, into, what is it, EDSM? And so you're kind of helping other commanders map out the galaxy at the same time. And then there is like third-party apps where if you find something cool like this, you can flag it and let other people know, like, hey, here's a kind of a cool system. A neutron star right next to another star. It's not that common to see what we just saw right here, like that close to each other. Those type of discoveries are few and far in between. Terrifying every time that happens, but oh, my wife's phone is in my office, apparently. I can hear it ringing behind me. That might be her actually looking for her phone. I'll probably scan the system and just pass it to her out the door. I'm sure she's probably looking for it right now. But we'll do that after we finish scanning. My heart's still pounding from landing in this system, by the way. Absolutely terrifying when that happens. Because you never know. You could be coming in to land on the destination star, and when you have a star that close to it, the game doesn't want to kill you, but it has happened to me before where I have landed quite literally sandwiched right in between two stars. And when they are extremely close to one another, like what we just saw, there is always the possibility that you are essentially in the corona and trying to get out of it, you start to overheat, and overheating is bad. Overheating can lead to death if you do not expel that excess heat very, very quickly. Which is why I set my heat sinks up, by the way. Normally, I don't worry too much about that, but I had a bad experience not that long ago. On stream, mind you. Some of you here were here to witness that. And I lost, what was it, like 1 billion credits and my very first ship destruction. Where the hell is this last planet? Come on. Where are you at? Yes, you remember Commander 40%. Yeah, RC Airnet remembers Commander 40%. Okay. This last planet is hiding somewhere. It's not on the orbital plane. We're going to have to find it. Oh, here it is. Yep, way out in the middle of nowhere all by itself. Okay. I don't want to get too close to that neutron star, but I mean, look at that. Look how close they are. Break out the stroopwafels. Yeah, man. Stroopwafels for the win, right? So, here, I'll give you guys a nice view of this. That is not where you want to land when you jump into a star system. Very, very bad. Oh my god. And it just, the rapid spin of that neutron star just makes it all the more terrifying. Not that they're more dangerous, spinning fast like that or stationary. It doesn't make one more dangerous than the other. Although it did seem to kind of like suck me in. I don't think that was actually happening, but it felt like it was sucking me in. Yeah, those are close. And I mean, if I had ended up right in the middle of those two, that is like death waiting to happen. Oh, Jesus. Just looking at it. Oh my god. It's terrifying. This is just checking how far away from Dryaway I am. May want to visit on the way home. Why? What's in that system? What's in the Dryaway system? There, it's a neutron sun. Kind of cool looking. There you go, folks. INF. What's in there? Or is it is it like a special system that I want to go check out, or is it there's a fleet carrier or something there? Man, those two are close. Okay, that is wild. I'm definitely going to come back here. I'm going to capture some footage another time on the return trip. If anyone is interested in flying here on their own, there's the system name in the bottom left there. Free. Screw it, don't land in the system. So I haven't played this game in 100 years. How is it? You left before Horizons? You see it's on sale, having fun. Matt GR. Matt, well, I stopped playing for about 6 years. I have recently, just in the past couple of weeks, made my return back to Elite Dangerous. A lot has changed, Matt. Do I have an AFMU? Yes, I do. I have an AFMU. I've got an AFMU, and I've got... yeah, I think I'm good. I'll tell you in just a sec there, DXKates, what I used it for. Just, Matt, a lot has changed. At least on the exploration side of thing, which is what I've been doing for years and years and years, a lot has changed. They've added in exobiology. They've added in space legs, like you can actually get out and walk around on planets. There's tools for scanning data or for sampling exobiology. You make tons of money. Tons of money. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Billions in credits from exobiology. Which is cool, because it adds a whole other layer to exploration that just did not exist before. So the real question, Matt, is what did you used to do when you played Elite Dangerous? If you came in before Horizons, obviously you weren't doing a whole lot. Probably combat and mining, I would imagine. But if you're interested in exploration, there is a lot more to do now and a much bigger payout for exploration. And I totally didn't refuel in that last system, which you guys said I should do. DXKades, what do I use the Neutron Star disk for? So when I drop into this next system, please... Okay, yeah, we're good. It's not a crazy system. So the next jump that I have to make, you can see down in the left-hand corner, is 212 light years. That is not a normal jump range. That is the jump range that you need, that you can get if you have charged your frameshift drive. As you can see, it says frameshift drive supercharged. You're basically taking the Neutron supercharge highway, and you're charging up your frameshift drive by injecting all of this excess energy from the neutron star cone or the white dwarf star cone into your frameshift drive. It's kind of like when you're fuel scooping, but now you're scooping this intensely hot neutron star jet matter, and it allows you to jump 10 times further or 5 to 10 times further than what you normally could. So my normal jump range on this thing is somewhere around 30 light years. With the jet cone boost, I'm able to jump over 200 light years in one jump. So my trip back to the bubble will be 112 jumps as opposed to, I don't know, 4,000 jumps or something ridiculous like that it would normally take. Now I have a few planets I gotta scan in this system. There's some HMCs here, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of scanning real quick. And let's see, Matt, did you answer yet what you enjoy doing in Elite? Because, I mean, folks in chat could probably tell you what's new in the game. Obviously, Horizons was a big one. Odyssey is a big one. The Space Legs is big. And now you have, like, on-foot combat as well. So there's, like, a first-person shooter element of the game where you have, like, buildings you can go into and NPCs to fight, and you have spacesuits, different types of spacesuits to walk around on planets, and there's combat spacesuits, there's exploration spacesuits. You need them for the different activities, obviously. There's guns, you have space stations where you could go in and, you know, upgrade your gear and your guns. And hang out, I guess, in the space bar with other commanders if that's the kind of thing you're into. So yeah, there's a lot more in the game. This is not your grandfather's Elite Dangerous. All right, let's scan the rest of these. I said I wasn't going to scan anything that's not an HMC, but, I mean, it's a neutron star system. I kind of have to. They're all neutron star systems, I guess. But at least you don't come by too many planets in neutron star systems. How many jumps have I made so far? That's the real question. How much progress have we actually made? We got more here. Ah, screw it. We'll just get the HMCs. Okay, fine. You guys are supposed to keep me honest. Oh, that's not even an HMC. Screw it. Famous death planet. There's a planet inside Steam, landable for 15 minutes per hour. Otherwise, it kills. What? Oh, that's what it is, INF. The things I've been looking for. To be fair, I'm not even looking for them anymore. I've kind of given up on looking for them. The notable stellar phenomenon. I've never found one. Never found one. But that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could check how far away I am. I mean, I want to, but I don't want to. Because this isn't supposed to be an exploration trip right now. This is supposed to be get to the bubble trip. And I have done 10 jumps of the 54 that I need to do to get halfway back to the bubble. And we're already an hour into stream, so I think I gotta start busting it here a little bit.
System scan complete.
I gotta stop scanning so much and jump a little bit more.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Otherwise, we're not gonna get there.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
We're just not. So, maybe we do more jumping.
Drive charging.
I'm gonna eat a little bit. I mean, famous death planet sounds cool too. But definitely not in my plans for today to go visit anything related to death. I've already had one near-death encounter today, so thank you very much, but I will pass on the near-death encounters. Or death planets, or whatever the hell it is. No death planets, thank you. And even notable stellar phenomena. I do want to go check it out, but I don't want to go check it out.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I gotta make 100 jumps today. Oh, come on. These are the neutron stars I don't like. It's just a little bit too far away from me. I don't want to go in from that angle. That looks dangerous. Okay, there's a lot. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you want to do exploration, this is the side of the galaxy to be on. Let me finish this charge up here for a second. Okay.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Look at this. Look at this. Hang on. I'm going to go external camera for a second. Just look at how many nebula there are on this side of the galaxies. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 over there. That's the one I saw before. There's 13 nebula just here, and there's probably more because, I mean, they only show up when you're within a certain range. I went to the other side of the galaxy. There's literally 1. Maybe 2. I think there was 2. But 2. That's kind of why I was like losing my drive to continue going forward, because I was like, there's got to be another nebula. There's got to be something else to look at, but there just wasn't. It was so barren on that side of the galaxy. And of course I thought, well, the barrenness of it, I mean, the lack of nebula must mean that there's probably cool things to find. Not so much. Hey, Quisho. Good to see you. Okay, I gotta charge up my my fuel a little bit. Your X-56 isn't being detected by Elite? That's weird. Wonder why not. I mean, I've got an X52 Pro, but X56 should be detected, right? Wouldn't be any different. Make sure it's detected by your system. I mean, that could be it.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright. I gotta check the planets. I'm just gonna check. We're looking for HMCs. Yeah, we have a couple of HMCs. Okay, we'll scan them. Alright. That's a cool looking one. I always like these lava planets. We'll grab these. Get all of these. These aren't HMCs though. I guess they fall under the same spectrum as HMCs. Yeah, they do. There we go. These are HMCs. Here. This one. That's an HMC. Yeah, there's a lot of them clustered together here, though. I like this. I wish every scan was as clustered as this one here, because you can get them all so quick. Nothing interesting. No geo, no bio. I may as well grab these. May as well. I'm pot committed now. Let's get these. One. Oh, there's some geo. Well, at least there's something in this system worth looking at. One moon with geology. Very boring. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have multiple front FDev folders. Yeah, that could have something to do with it. Maybe it's having issues detecting it because of that. Ray Mabula. Oh my gosh. How's it going, Ray? Good to see you. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are a sub to the channel, you may have seen that I recently posted a small exploration video. For those of you who are not sub to the channel, you might not have been notified of that. It's not a crazy video by any standards, but I had posted a couple of these kind of like Beauty of Elite Dangerous videos a while back. The music is by Miguel Johnson, who some of you may know. And if you're interested in seeing that type of thing, you can go to my channel and you can check it out. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, a sub is always appreciated. I have been absent from YouTube for a long, long time, but I am adamant about making a return, and every sub helps grow the channel. If you like this type of Elite Dangerous exploration, I'm streaming every Saturday at 3 p.m. with potentially the exception of 2 Saturdays from now. It's my son's birthday party. We're going early in the morning. I'm going to try to make it back before the stream. If not, it'll be delayed maybe an hour. I'll still stream, but it's going to be later in the afternoon. Yeah, thanks, Ray. It's great to be back. Good to see you in here, man. Names we recognize from the past. Alright, swing around here without getting killed. If you're just joining in the stream, by the way, as you might have seen from the title, we are heading back to the bubble. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a hot minute since I've been back to the bubble. Last time I was in the bubble was... oh, hell. 8 years ago? 9? I think it was 8. I put 8. But it might be more than that. It could be 9. Part of that was because I was away for a while. But even before that, I was out exploring for a couple of years. And this commander has not been back to the bubble since I originally left on my first exploration journey. If you want to know exactly how long ago that was, if you check my YouTube channel for the very first Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy, maybe someone could go check that for me right now. How many years ago the very first Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy video was posted? That's how many years it's been since I've been back in the bubble. 5 points for whoever gets that, that number of years first and post it in chat. Let's see who wins. Let's see who gets the points. This is a long jump. Okay. I was wondering if we were going to make it there for a second. This is another one of those Death Stars. My least favorite stars is this one. Because this is the one that I flew into the exclusion zone, thinking that I was perfectly fine. I'm going right to the end of the damn jet cone. Going to... let me... hang on a second. Where's my heat sinks? Where the hell are my heat sinks? I thought I set one up with the D-scanner and the heat sinks, and I didn't get the damn boost there, did I? I swear I set one up at the D-scan. Oh, I didn't. Okay. You know what we'll do this. D-scan heatsinks. Yes, thank you, INF. I am going to go refuel right after I charge up here. Actually, you know what? We won't charge up here. We'll go refuel first, and then we'll charge up on the next jump. No. Is that a neutron star? That could be a neutron star. Hang on. That's not a neutron star. There we go. I wasn't sure about that last one. I think I'm getting a kidney stone. I sure hope not. Never had one before, but my back has been hurting me for a few days. I don't know why the hell. Could be old age. That's a thing, right? Alright, let's refuel. 51 bodies. Unbelievable. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. 51 bodies. Like, what do you do with these? I want to scan them all and be like, this is my system, right? But 51? It's going to take forever. Has anyone checked that yet? I don't see it in the chat. When was the last, when was the very first Exploring Milky Way Galaxy video? How many years ago was that? Don't watch it. It's terrible. It's like, I remember the microphone I was using when I filmed that video. It was so bad. It was one of those mics that had like a physical stand on the desk and just like a little stick poking out with the microphone on the end. And then I found a work headset for the second video that I made. I was like, I probably should upgrade the quality of this microphone. It sounds terrible. Alright. There we go. Now we got a few more jumps in us. I guess we have to check the system, though, and see what's going on here. First of all, there's a couple of planets right next to... Okay, no, 12 light seconds. Okay, screw those. What do we got? Oh, we do have a water world. Okay, we'll scan that. Let's get these asteroid belts out of the way. We do have some HMCs. And that is not the water world. 10 years ago? Was it 10? Yeah, Electroways. Welcome back. Yeah, thank you. Thought my YouTube notifications were broken, but I'm back. Yeah, I know, right? I thought my head was broken, but apparently I'm back. Followed me on the broadcast. Am I joining Turgeon and Scorb on Sunday nights on Twitch? Well, I will say that I'm not necessarily joining them on Twitch in-game on a regular basis or anything. We haven't, we're not, like, doing that. But I know that Scorb is doing, I want to say it's next week. And this is important for everyone that's in here right now. So here's a little plug for Scorb. He's going to be doing a cancer charity fundraiser. And I know he's going to be playing Star Citizen. He's looking to do something kind of fun and special for it to raise money. I will certainly support him in that effort. And, you know, everyone joining in the stream just to get more visibility to it, I think would be really awesome. So if you've already followed Scorb, or Scorbius, Commander of Scorbius, if you don't, you can always go check it out. He streams on Twitch. I know Scorb's probably done with YouTube now. But he will be streaming, and it's not this weekend, it's next Sunday, I believe. I will join him on that stream for a little while. And he's doing it for a good reason. He just lost a friend to cancer, and he wants to help raise some money for cancer research. Something that's also very near and dear to my heart, as my mom is a cancer survivor. So I think that's an important cause and something that we should all, even if you're not contributing money, which is perfectly fine, you know, just supporting by being there and helping get more visibility on the stream is always a great thing. So next Sunday, I believe is what Scorb said. It's Sunday next week. I will have more details. I'll announce it next week on my stream to let folks know again and just to remind you all. But if you follow Scorb, then just make sure you're on his Sunday stream next week for that. And he's got a really zany, quirky kind of thing that he's going to be doing for the fundraiser, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I will go into Star Citizen and try it out again, because we won't be shooting good guys and getting locked in jail like I did last time I played. Okay, I can't figure out where... Oh, these are icy bodies. Where's this last HMC? That's all I care about right now. I don't want to scan 56 bodies. I just want the HMC, because I've already got the water world. Ah, here we go. Got it. Okay. We're not going to scan all the rest of it. This would be an interesting system to come back and check. An Elite Dangerous Story Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy, Part 1. 10 years ago. Yep. That sounds about right. So 10 years ago, folks, I started... Oh, I just launched a heatsink for no reason. 10 years ago, I launched my Exploring Milky Way Galaxy series. That would have already... Oh, crap. Do I only have one heatsink left? That was the beginning of my exploration journey. I was probably already out in the black for about a month when I did that. But that's how long ago it's been since I've been in the bubble. I'm just going to bookmark this system. Let's bookmark this. Because this system has 50 some odd planets. 50 plus planets. Okay. And we'll continue to jump our way. That should have replotted my course. Yes, it did. So we are going back to the bubble for the first time in 10 years. Thank you for checking that. First time in 10 years. Crazy. Yeah, I shouldn't set up my heat sinks that way, hey? Can I synthesize more heat sinks? Is that a thing? I mean, look, I don't want to use them. I'm hoping I don't have to use them. But it's good to have them available just in case I do something dumb, which would not be beyond me.
System scan complete.
Okay, let's not die. Let's not die. No dying, please. No dying, please. Hate these white dwarfs.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating.
Stay right here in the nice safe spot.
Frameshift drive
There we go.
charged.
Oh yes, I can synthesize heat sinks? Okay, amazing. I will do that. I'll synthesize myself some heat sinks then.
Frameshift.
I mean, I have one. Should be good enough. No need for shields. You run cooler with the shields off? Really? That's a thing? I did not know that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Shields take energy, generate heat. I suppose I could turn my shields off. I'm not going to land on any planets. Yes, I know they want to kill me, Ray. I mean, I don't know if you saw just a couple weeks ago, I died in a white dwarf. First time I've died exploring ever. It was horrible. It was a terrible experience, and I lost like 1 billion credits in exploration data. I was really pissed off.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
I don't recommend it. Wow, this side of the galaxy is really beautiful. You know, I've never actually been this way. When like I said, when I left the bubble, I left on the other side of the galaxy. So coming back, I'm seeing like all these dust lanes and nebula. It's really gorgeous. Man, I wish I had come this way the first time. I probably would have ended up at Colonia. Well, Colonia didn't exist when I first left the bubble, so I guess I wouldn't have ended up at Colonia, but I could have come back to Colonia. Look at these nebula. They look like jellyfish. It's so damn cool. Okay, so on my return trip back out into the black, after I do get to the bubble and do the millions of things that I'm going to want to do out in the bubble now, I will very likely be coming this way, because there's going to be a couple systems I'm going to want to check out that I've got bookmarked. So for sure, we'll be doing that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Elite is dangus. Yes, it's a dangus game. It can be real dangus when you're a dingus like Commander Josh Hawkins is. I'm no spatula. Oh, what did spatula die a bunch of times? Come on, really? No. It was the first time that I died, but not the first time that I came close to dying. I have been close to death several times. I was saying earlier that for those of you who remember me as Commander 40%, I did find an unpublished video on my YouTube channel of the moment that I became Commander 40%, which has never been shared, not to my knowledge at least, with anyone. I don't know if anyone's seen that. I don't think anyone has seen that. Please, if I did share that at some point, and I don't know where I might have shared that, because it's not published on my YouTube channel, but if I did share that, let me know if you remember seeing that. If not, I'm going to make a YouTube short on it, and I'm going to share out that moment, which, like I said, I'm sure you'll all get a kick out of, because it's watching me go from literally like 99% hull to 40% hull in a matter of moments. And although you won't hear the cursing and swearing and screaming I was doing while it was happening, it's implied. And just imagine it in your head, what I was saying. maybe in the comments when you watch that short, you could post what you think I was saying, and then I will confirm whether or not you are close or not. Spatula always dies. If not, something's off. Oh man, poor Spatula. Is it a running gag? Oh no, here we go, another white dwarf. Or, yeah, it's probably a white dwarf. 10 bodies, okay. We're aiming for just the tip, just for a second. Here we go, into the purple area, right? That's what we want. No exclusion zones, please. Okay, we're good. Charge up here. So if he doesn't die, something's off. That's phenomenal. I love that. 1 HMC. And some asteroids. Where's the HMC at, I wonder? There it is. Do you guys see the restraint that I'm exercising right now, not going and scanning all these planets? I hope you appreciate this. Doing it for you, okay? This is for you. Jumping back to the bubble. The Hefke's hot when he streams. Oh, by the way, speaking of Scorb, has anyone seen the AI music Scorb is making? I mean, he shared it in the mostly aimless Discord. I was up last night beginning this journey. Didn't really get very far, but at the start of this journey yesterday, and Scorb asked me to jump into voice, so he and I were chatting at like, you know, midnight my time, like 5 a.m. his time. I'm pretty sure he was hammered, which is certainly not unusual, but he was sharing some of the music that he's been making. We had a great chat about music, and I gotta tell you, holy crap, AI music, especially Scorb's AI music, unbelievable. I listened to it about 10 times this morning and just blown away by how awesome AI music is. And I mean, not all of it, but the ones that he made, or that he shared with me, is fantastic. If you go to his mostly aimless Discord, if you happen to be a member there, the one that really got me was called Free. And I love the concept. Such an awesome concept. Is the real Josh Hawkins in the house? Yeah, I am. Welcome back, Commander Josh. Seen lots of my vids in the past. Greetings from the UK. Commander Blastard. Well, hey. Thanks for joining the stream, Commander Blastard. And thanks for, you know, watching my past videos. Nice to have you here. New to the channel? Just curious, where did you pick up my Caspian? Well, first of all, welcome to the channel, Akel, however you pronounce that. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you visiting the live stream today. I picked up my Caspian in Colonia. So, hang on just 1 second here, because this always just makes me a little anxious, flying through these jet cones. I was flying an OG Asp Explorer, non-engineered, because when I first set off on my exploration trip, engineers didn't exist. That was only introduced well into my exploration journey, which this is the return back to the bubble on, by the way. So I've never had anything engineered because I was never in the bubble to unlock the engineers, and this is what everyone voted is go back to the bubble, unlock engineers, do a bunch of stuff in the bubble, and then I will ultimately end up going back out into the black again. But It might have been another commander. I think it was probably Commander Scorpius is like, go buy a Caspian Explorer because blah, 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 so great and so awesome, and the jump range is incredible. And he's not wrong. In my ASP, over years of exploration, I think the furthest I was ever able to jump was like 28 light years. This Caspian is capable of jumping 200 plus light years in one jump using these jet cone boosts. So that is just absolutely wild. Plus the Super Cruise overcharge. By far the greatest thing ever. And I mean, that alone was worth making the switch. And I did buy the Caspian with real money. I admit that, you know, I did not... it wasn't out. I don't think it had officially released to the game, so the only way to get the Caspian was to make a real money purchase. I have invested thousands of hours into Elite Dangerous. I feel they deserve the whatever it was, 40 bucks that it cost to buy that. And I'm not unhappy that I bought the ship, but I will add a little comment in here that I am not happy with the ship itself. For me personally, I like the jump range. I love how fast it is. I love the Super Cruise overcharge. All of that stuff is all great. But as a content creator, and as someone who makes videos by filming the things I see in Elite Dangerous, this ship is not particularly good, and I'll show you exactly why. If I look this way, I just see a wall. Same thing on the other side, just see a wall. If I look down, there's just a little window between my feet, and you really don't see anything here because there's floor and floor. And if I look up, this is the best view that I have, and it's still somewhat limited. The footage that I capture in Elite, there's a particular method for me to do that. And largely it involves me first positioning my ship from flying the ship to the planet, like just flying in space like this, planet, star, whatever, and then I would look out the right side of my canopy to position myself for the shot that I'm planning to do, which is usually flying around the world, and then I can just strafe or yaw to the side like this to do my spin around. I find it very hard to position this ship for the shots that I do before I go into an external camera, as a result of the canopy layout, unfortunately. And again, it's nothing about the ship. The ship is a great exploration vessel, but as a content creator and someone who is constantly looking for the next scene to capture in a video to share online, I find the canopy to be troublesome, and it causes me some frustration. So I will not be flying this ship for much longer. The Mandy's much easier to land in tricky terrain. Well, yeah, and there's that too. I will say that this thing is, it's a honker of a ship, man. It's got a badonkadonk on it, and it's really hard to land, especially in bumpy terrain, because it's huge. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. It's honking, it's huge, it's hard to land, and I just don't have the view of the cockpit. I mean, you know, Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy series, hi, this is Commander Josh Hawkins, and this is the view from my cockpit. Like, that was literally how I started every video. There's not much view out of this cockpit, unfortunately. The only way that I could really showcase something out of this cockpit is by quite literally facing the thing that I want to see. So yeah, that doesn't really work for me. Aquatic Borealis, you like to make music the old-fashioned way? Yeah, I agree that the old-fashioned way is much better. And you know, I talking about AI music, I played the song that Scorb made for my wife this morning, and she's like, yeah, it's really catchy, it's got a great beat. And my wife is a singer. I mean, she literally is a singer, on-stage singer. And even she said, she's like, I could tell it's AI right away. And as great as it is, she prefers regular music as well. And I agree. I mean, she plays piano, I play piano, and a little bit of guitar, so... Hi, new to Elite. Just got my Federal Corvette in 2 days. On my way to my 4th day. Still a billion short of a fleet carrier. What am I doing wrong? Razor Wire, what are you doing wrong? I don't know. Apparently you can make a ton of money mining. So if you need 1 billion credits quick, you could do some mining. Maybe if... I don't remember who it was. Someone in chat last stream was saying that there is like a group activity where everyone gets the credits for it for each turn-in. Some kind of group activity that you could do that would also make you billions in a very short while, like tens of billions. And then, of course, you could always do this. Well, not this. The exploration. Exobiology exploration. I'm currently carrying 2.5 billion credits unsold from a few days of exobiology. And when I mean a few days, I literally mean a few hours on stream over the course of a few days, very little in between. So you can make a lot of credits if you like doing any of those activities. Alright, here's another nice slow spinning one. Let's not fly into the exclusion zone. Nobody's blowing up today, gentlemen. Nobody's blowing up, especially me. Spatula can blow himself up as many times as he wants. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. It's the slow spinning ones, I swear. Those are the ones I do not like. Okay, let's snag these HMCs. One... Where are the other ones? 2. Oh, there's 2 right here. Haven't seen a lot of exobiology, and mind you, we're jumping neutron stars, so I don't imagine we're going to see a whole lot, because the amount of radiation these things pump out and the fact that they don't really give off a lot of light is probably going to impede biological growth. I would also imagine that any life that had evolved in the system prior to the neutron star being here would have been destroyed in the formation of the neutron star. Since neutron stars are generally collapsed stars that ran out of fuel. Okay. So yeah, life would not have lasted much long after that. Who knows? Maybe there was an advanced alien civilization in this system at one point. And all that's left now are barren worlds. When I go back to the bubble, I might be happier in a Mandalay. It doesn't have the boosted jump range, but has everything else I want. Starin, you know what? I might, but I'll be smarter next time. And I have billions of credits now, and if I make it back, I've got another 2.5, maybe 3. Who knows how much more I'll have by the time I get back to the bubble. Hopefully we get back, I don't know. It's possible I could get back today. It depends on the rest of the jumps. We're almost finished the first half of the way back. I'll tell you in a second, Ackle, how many light years I have left. But I will buy other ships. I'm gonna buy all the ships. I'm buying them all, boys. I'm buying every single ship there is, and I'm gonna fly them, and I'm gonna test them, and I'm gonna see which one is the right ship for me. Because I kind of bought the Caspian on a whim, and like I said, it's a great ship. I'm not complaining about the ship itself, but I need something that has a better canopy view. Not because of anything else other than my YouTube videos that I make. I really feel like a clear canopy view that gives me more view of the sky is just essential. It saves me time. That's all it is. It saves me time. I have a hard time lining up shots when I can't see where my ship is in relation to the planets that I'm flying close to. Hey, you got your HOTAS working. Good stuff. Great stream. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Razorwire. This is not the type of exploring that I usually do. Anyone who's watched my streams before knows that I tend to do a lot more exploring in each individual system because, like I said, as I make videos for YouTube, I'm looking for nice places to show off. And the nicest places, and someone said this in a comment the other day on one of my videos, that, you know, it's the unsuspecting planets that really have the most beautiful vistas. And you gotta go check them out. To me, exploration isn't always about the credits. Well, it never was about the credits in the early days because you didn't make any money off of exploration. I explored for a year, 2 years, came back and sold and got 1 billion credits, and now I've explored for a couple of weeks and I've got billions of credits. So it's like that was it was never about the money. It was always about finding those places. And you know, I'm not a role-playing kind of guy necessarily, but when you're out in the black and you're a space nut like me and you just love the concept of exploring space, sometimes you gotta go down to the planets, right? You gotta go find those planets and you gotta fly around them and look for the right place. And that's all it is. It's about finding the right place, even on the most unsuspecting planets out there. So finding geological, fumaroles, vents, all of that stuff, you know, if it's positioned nice, there's a beautiful nebula in the sky that you're close to, or, you know, a multi-star system, and like a mountain and just the right terrain, they can be absolutely stunning. If you go check my last video that I uploaded, The Beauty of Elite Dangerous Part 2, right at the very end of the video is a planet that I landed on that, to me, was just really beautiful. Really beautiful. Oh, what the hell am I doing here? Let me line up. I'm going to have to refuel. Someone reminded me to refuel in a couple of jumps. It was a really beautiful planet, and it was one of these just like completely unsuspecting planets. I think, if I recall correctly, it was a moon of a moon, so it was a nested moon. And all it had was these really interesting, like, rock formations. Looked like ancient volcanoes almost, on mostly flat terrain. And there was a couple of vents, and just the positioning of it with the star and the blackness of space, because I was at the bottom of the galaxy, and the parent moon in the sky and the big star. It was just really beautiful. Really beautiful. That's the reason why I explore. It's not so much for the money. Yeah, we got a couple of HMCs here too. It was never about the dollar bills. Those space bucks are great. But I never bought a ship with space bucks in this game. Well, I mean, I never bought a ship with exploration space bucks. All the space bucks I made to buy my ships. My first Asp Explorer, I got from combat and from mining. I had to do that for a good while before I had enough credits to be able to buy my Asp. My very first... Actually, that's not true. My first exploration ship was... Oh, crap. What was it? It was the yellow... It was Type 6? Is it a Type 6? Someone in chat's gonna know. I want to say it was a Type 6. I could be completely wrong. But it was my first exploration ship. And I flew that to Orion, the Orion Nebula, and then I flew back to the bubble, and then I did mining, and then I upgraded to the Asp. Did I see your message about Radio 7 from Takoso? You should definitely check it out. It's great. No, I did not see that message. Diamondback. Yes, it was the Diamondback Explorer. Thank you. I think it was a Type 6. I think there is a Type 6. It's like a small cargo ship or something. But yeah, it was the Diamondback Explorer. It was the yellow one that reminded me of my old Ford Explorer, literally. I had a yellow Ford Explorer that looked exactly like that ship. Diamondback Explorer. That's the one. For a moment, you were wondering what ship I was flying there. That you've not logged in for 6 months. What do I think of the Caspian, which you've not flown yet? Well, Hexarith, I literally just moments ago was saying what I think about it. I think the ship is great for exploration. If you enjoy exploring, there is absolutely nothing about the ship, other than how hard it is to land in some places, that you would not enjoy. Ooh, 3 biological? What do we got? Tussock, Fungoida, Frutexa, Concha, Bacteria, Aloida. Okay. I will bookmark this. Oh, hold on one sec. I'll finish my thought in a second. Let me just do what I gotta do here real quick. Okay. We got a bookmark. What planet was that? Planet 3. Bookmark. Planet 3. Does that not let me name the bookmark here? Whatever. That's fine. Okay. I need to go refuel. So, oh, what's going on here, folks? We're getting a little... We're running out of stars. Where the hell am I? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hang on one second. I'll finish my thought if I can remember what the hell I was talking about. Let me make sure I don't... Ay. Okay. I gotta be careful what the hell I'm doing right now. I have to refuel here sometime soon. Didn't realize that this... Fuel Star? What the hell is Fuel Star? Wait a second. Is this the game? Is this a thing? When you're jumping neutron stars, does it automatically put fuel stops on the route for you? Is that what I'm looking at here? People, tell me. Fuel Star. I've never seen this in my life. Okay, hold on. I gotta wait for chat to catch up because I know there's a delay. I'm gonna put some food in my mouth. Holy crap. For real? That's amazing. So why the... Thanks, guys. Thanks for making me panic about... But it's the last star before I run dry. That's okay. I mean... It is okay, right? As long as I'm not flying around and overcharging my supercruise and wasting fuel, I should be able to make it to this star and not run out of fuel. For boosted jumps. Well, that's fine. I'm totally cool with that. Here I am thinking I have to go off course to refuel, but I mean, I can just refuel like this? That's wild. But doesn't mean it's a star I can fuel scoop at. Why the hell would they call it a fuel star if I couldn't scoop at it? That wouldn't make any sense at all. What is this? It's an M star. Yeah, I could fuel at that. A red dwarf. Just scoop on secondary stars on the go? Well, yeah, okay. I mean, even this one here I could fuel at. It's a K star. Am I using the galaxy plotter? I'm using whatever the... when I just said jump, I set a course. I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of crazy that I can jump that far without running out of fuel. I didn't realize that. But I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more jumps? Yeah, I guess. I mean, this thing's got a honker of a fuel tank on it. So, I mean, I should be able to. It can be the second star. Yeah. Well, you know what? If I see any stars along the way that I can fuel at, there's going to be a scoopable star in the system, but it might be some way. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, that's what you meant. That it could tell me that I can scoop there, but it's possible that I land in, and the landing star is not scoopable, and then I have to fly out to a scoopable star, and I could still potentially, technically, run out of juice on the way over there. Oh, what the hell is this? EDSM valuable bodies. EDSM reports bodies in the system. 2 valuable bodies in this system. That's an interesting pop-up. I've never seen that before. Let's see what the 2 valuable bodies are. Unexplored. What the hell is this? Hold on a second. Okay, I got a scan here because I'm getting an EDSM. Oh, water world. Okay, there's a water world. Wait a second. Wait a second. Right here.
System scan complete.
It never fails. I mean, that's fantastic. Okay, so wait, is this... How the hell did EDSM know that there's valuable bodies in this system? Is this... I gotta look at the system map for a sec. Oh, okay. So it's already discovered. Someone's been here. Happy Roger's been here. Well, good for you, Happy Roger. Who was it? DX. If you're still in here, this is what I was talking about. You get that first discovered, and then you get the first mapped by. So your name is permanently engraved in the star system. So you could see Happy Roger's been here, which is wild when you think about it. That, you know, I'm out in the middle of damn nowhere, but I guess the route from the bubble to Colonia is certainly not less traveled these days. It's a route that a lot of people are taking. So I guess it's not unusual for someone to have already discovered this neutron star system. Although I do feel like the chances are still slim. There's so many neutron stars. Which is gonna likely tell me that the next one I jump to is gonna be discovered as well. You had to explicitly calculate when 8 years ago was? 2018, Hexarith? Yeah, so actually, we need to make a correction. I'll have to update my thumbnail after the stream is done. It's actually been 10 years since I was back in the bubble. Yes, and if you land, thank you, Keenox. If you land, you get first landed, the first footfall as well. So we're gonna test my theory that someone has already been to this neutron star as well, because they've taken the same route as I have. I guess the planner just jumps you to all the neutron stars, so this is probably popular. Am I gonna get the charge? No, did not. I have to turn around. I'm gonna check the planets. Oh, I'm still in it. I'm still in it. Okay, come on, charge up. There we go. Took a while there. Took a while. Alright, let's see. Technically, hold on a sec. Technically, if it's been explored, they should show up, which they don't. They should show up automatically. So, okay, so nobody's been in this system. But, oh! I did it again. I just knocked off a heatsink for no reason. Now I do have to synthesize more, because now I have 0 heatsinks. Yeah, heatsink deployed. And that was 2 of them. Wasted. Gone forever. I know. Remap the button. I know you're gonna tell me, remap the button. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. I will. It's not thinking. Not thinking. Nobody said that remembering to do things is my strong point. It's certainly not. Alright, let me scan these. That's a very dark planet. I don't even see the damn thing. Apparently there's a planet there. I'm not getting first mapped, but I am getting first discovered on all of these. And it's interesting. So the other guy, Happy Roger, Happy Dodger, whatever his name was, Roger Dodger, he would have come from a slightly different route and hit that same neutron star.
System scan complete.
So have I been back to the bubble already? Or are you currently getting... I'm currently getting there. Oh, and people wanted to know how far from the bubble I am. So let's check that right now. I have not been back to the bubble yet. This is my attempt to fly back to the bubble. I guess we can just... 13,000? We are still a ways. 13,000. We're about halfway though. We've made it about halfway so far on the stream. So I mean 5 o'clock? Yeah, we might get there. We might get there today. There's a good possibility.
Frameshift drive charging.
There is a very distinct possibility we might make it back today. Yes, Blastard, I probably will need to get some shots. Bringing back a little bit of space madness with me, too. I don't know if there's a cure for that, though. Yeah, I thought it was 8 years, because I was doing bad math in my head, but it wasn't that hard to confirm, because I just had someone go check on my YouTube channel when I posted my first Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy video, and it was 10 years ago that I posted that video, so it was... This commander has not been back in the bubble in 10 years. I personally, as a human being, as a player, have a second account that's in the bubble, but I only used that account for, like, streaming events when we wanted to get lots of commanders together and do some fun stuff. This commander has not been back to the bubble in 10 years. I'm flying back... No, I wasn't at Colonia. I was about 8 or 9,000 light years from Colonia. The last time that I was active in Elite Dangerous, the decision was made to return to Colonia after several years of exploring and to sell my exploration data because everyone wanted to know how much my exploration data would be worth. Exobiology did not exist. This was only planet scans at the time. That was how all of our money was made back in the day exploring. And after selling all of that exploration data from years of exploring, I totaled 1.337 billion. And I remember that it was 1.337 billion because someone pointed out that it was LEET, LEET, and just the sheer coincidence of that, I got elite status from turning it in, and I got a elite amount of credits, which at the time felt like a lot of money. And you're watching me from afar, INF Whale? Okay, that's cool. And yeah. So it was a really interesting turn-in. The fact that I got exactly enough to spell LEET was unplanned, obviously, and could never have been predicted because it was just planet scans. So, I was near Colonia. I wasn't even in Colonia. I was still about 5,000 light years from Colonia, but it was the closest station that I could get to. And I rushed to it, and I remember it was a kind of a cool reception, thanks to everyone who was there. And I sold that data and made 1 billion credits, and I felt super rich. And then I stopped playing Elite. I don't know if maybe selling all that data and kind of concluding my trip had something to do with the fact that I stopped playing Elite, but I mean, real life kind of got in the way, and got married, had a kid, all this stuff, and stopped playing for quite some time. But I have not been to the bubble in 10 years. So this is going to be an interesting trip for me. I am not used to seeing other commanders and other ships and potentially being interdicted and having to engage in combat and all of that fun stuff, which I'm very much looking forward to. And I'm also very much looking forward to doing some of the other activities in Elite. I want to see how mining is in some of the new ships. I am very excited to get back into doing some combat because I love combat. And I need to unlock the engineers because I have never unlocked engineers on this commander because of how long I've been gone from the bubble. So that's kind of the goal. That's the purpose of this trip back to the bubble. Unlock engineers, engineer my exploration ship a little bit so that it's even better at exploring, and do some other activities before heading out for probably another 10 years. I want to know, reason I'm watching. You must have like 300 billion. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's 300 billion, no. I only started doing exobiology very recently. And the last... Oh, here. I can refuel right here. So most of my exploration data was sold. It was sold back at whatever station that was when I did the big bulk of the selling. I think it took, Christ, how long was it? It was like an hour of selling. It was a lot. But as I said, exploration did not yield profit. Now I have more than double that amount of money right now just from exobiology. When the original broadcast ended, it was a sad day. Yeah, Ray, it was a sad day. The original broadcast. I am not opposed to relaunching the broadcast. But this is the slot for the broadcast, right? Like this would have been when you would have heard the broadcast music and we would have got the bros on. But everyone's doing their own thing now. I mean, we grew up, right? We became adults at some point. I guess technically we were adults back then too, but we have families and other things. Who knows? It might just be a live stream. It might just be a Commander Josh Hawkins. I've talked to Scorb. I've talked to Jen. I talked to Greytest. We'll see what happens. You never know. You never know. Thanks. I appreciate that, Dead Star. Missed you guys too. You've been playing Elite since 2018, also did an instant level up to Exploration Elite in a similar way. Only 0.5 billion though? Yeah, sometimes it's just not a lot, right? Yeah, Exploration is not the way to make money in Elite. Well, it wasn't the way to make money in Elite. Times have changed, Hexarith. Times have changed, brother. You can make a lot of money exploring now. The broadcasts were great. Yes, absolutely give small fuel rat advice. Give big fuel rat advice. I mean, keep in mind, I've never run out of fuel yet. But I was being maybe a little too trusting with the automatic planner. I have no idea. If you guys think that's a terrible idea to trust the fuel planner and like leave my fate to what FDev's program says I can trust, maybe that's the advice. Oh, we got some bio. Hold on. One biological. Fonticula or bacteria. Okay. Nothing expensive here. Oh, we got more biological. Fonticula bacteria. And more biological. Same thing. It's only one signal. It's probably bacteria across all three of those planets. Why am I scanning these again? I'm supposed to be jumping. Okay. I'm scanning because I thought there was HMCs here. Is there? It's not. They're rocky worlds. Okay, let me just grab the Rockies and then I'll get the hell out of here. There's bio in the system, so I'll bookmark it. It may just be bacteria, but I will still come get it on the journey back. Man, I'm actually excited for the journey back because, like, seeing all the nebula here, man, I want to come back here. I want to come back this way, and I want to get all the footage of all the nebulas in this part of the galaxy. Because it's going to be spectacular. You don't trust the fuel star marker? Yeah, I don't know if I trust it either. I'm not saying I do. Wait, is this it? Was this the fuel star? Oh, no, no. The fuel star was 1, 2, 3 jump still. Technically, I don't even need that fuel star anymore. Yeah, I technically do not need that fuel star. Can we bypass it? No, I guess we can't. We'll just have to, we'll have to fly past it. Yeah, why are we not jumping? Let's get her done. Malcolm Hepburn. Hey, Commander. Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Am I scanning worlds in the bubble? I am not going to scan worlds in the bubble. I don't think there's any reason to scan worlds in the bubble. I want to get back to the bubble. I want to get into my vulture, and then I want to go blow some stuff up. And then I want to go buy a new mining ship. And after I buy that new mining ship, I want to buy a fleet carrier, because I'll probably have enough money. I'll do a little bit of mining and make the last little bit that I need. And then after I do that, I'm going to buy a fleet carrier, and then I'm going to do some engineering and get some engineer stuff for the first time, which will be interesting. I'll need your guys' help on kind of guiding me through that, of course. And then once I've engineered the exploration vessel to go back out, whichever exploration vessel that is, maybe a Mandalay, I'm going to head back out and spend the next 10 years flying around scanning and hoping that they add in even more exploration stuff. The fuel star marker updates in real time depending on how much fuel reserves remain in my tank. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. Probably another reason not to trust it whatsoever. It sounds like a terrible, terrible idea. Hey, Pete. Good to see you, Pete. Thanks for joining in, brother. What do we got? HMCs. Yeah, we got a few. Let's get them. Gotta get them all. Where are they? Where are all you HMCs? Come on. Here we go. Here we go. In here? Yeah. They're in here. Alright, let's get these. Oh, we got biological here too. Oh! Possible stratum tectonis. Okay. What are the chances, guys? It's going to be bacteria. It's going to be bacteria. But we got a stratum, so... We did say we stopped for stratum. I want a bumper sticker on my ship that says, I stopped for stratum. That's it. Oh. More? Bacteria vesicula mulberry. I've already got that one. He says he's already got one. Yep, I do. I'm not going to go scan it anyhow, even if I didn't have it. But, that was all the HMCs, yeah? Okay, we'll just grab these icy bodies. Okay, so... I have to go get this... I mean, it may not be stratum. It's more likely just bacteria. But since we're here, I'll do a quick scan of the planets. And then I'll have to fly over and map that one planet. The game is just trying to stop me from going back to the bubble. That's what it's doing. Yeah, let's go get that. If it's stratum, I'm happy. I'm happy to fly over there. Really. For 100 mil? Saying I gotta do a little bit of mining to get that fleet carrier. Well, if we can get a few stratum, I don't have to mine. As a fleet carrier owner, they're kind of a money sink unless you're doing a lot of BGS or something big going on. Well, so Hexarith, I mean, I could be mistaken here, and please, in chat, explorers, correct me if I'm mistaken, but if you're using the fleet carrier for exploration and you jump it out to wherever it is that you want to explore and you're doing exo, you can fund your fleet carrier just from selling your own exobiology to your fleet carrier, right? I mean, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was hoping to do, and then I can take this Caspian explorer, and I could bring the Mandalay, and maybe I could even bring a smaller ship if I wanted to, or a few other ships if I wanted to, out exploring with me, so that I'm literally carrying my fleet, right? Hence fleet carrier. That was what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Now, I could be mistaken, and maybe fleet carriers are no good for any of that stuff, but I kind of thought... Oh, I did it again! Okay, there goes my last heatsink. Please someone tell me to stop doing this. Because I keep shooting 2 heatsinks at a time. Now I've got 0. I'm heat-synced out. 17 and 12 mil a week. One planet can fund it for a month each. Yeah. See, that's what I figured. I figured it was like that. It's not that hard. Okay, let me do this. Heat sinks. Heatsink launcher. Oh, I can't synthesize more heat sinks. Well, that's it, folks. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, there we go. My game froze for a second. Okay. It's bacteria. It's not fonticula. I got screwed again. What's going on here? How come I can't move? Oh. I think my glass of water knocked the cable out of my controller. Let's see. Yes, that's what it is. Okay. Well, I guess we're not getting the stratum tectonus.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's the second time that I thought I was getting stratum and it turned out to be bacteria. So we're not coming back here. Oh, but hold on a second. Hold on. I need to bookmark the system because it does have Bacterium Cerberus that I do not have yet. So this system is going to get bookmarked. Cerberus. Save. Okay. Why would I need heat sinks? Because I'm neutron star jumping, and one little stupid mistake, and you aim at the wrong part of that neutron star, and you fall into it, and I'm losing 2.5 billion credits, and this ship, and all my progress back to the bubble, from overheating, being too close to a white dwarf for a neutron star. So that's what the heat sinks are for, which now I have none. So don't need heat sinks anymore. They won't be doing me any good anyhow.
Fuel scooping.
I could put VG on my FC and my BA and my CD and my WX. I have no idea what the hell that is. Bear McPike, you're gonna have to help me out here, brother. Spell it out for me like I'm an idiot, please. Long range exploration, worth it for the long jumps? Yeah, okay, see, that's what I figured. I figured the fleet carrier is good for that. I mean, like I said, just only had essential services on the FC.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, fleet carrier, okay. VG, what's VG? Don't bookmark that bacteria, it's super common? Really? Oh, Vista Genomics, okay, thank you. So I could, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I want to put the Vista Genomics on the fleet carrier so that I can sell my Exo. At least, I mean, you don't have to sell it all. You just sell enough to fund the fleet carrier. And then that's kind of like my depot for all of that stuff. It's like your mobile base, right? Your mobile space station, essentially. So I don't have to fly back to the bubble. Well, not to the bubble, but I don't have to fly back to Colonia every time I want to make money. And I don't have to carry around billions and billions of credits while I do stupid stuff like this and potentially get myself killed. There's a deep space exploration network. Each sector has a fleet carrier to restock, repair, and sell the data there. Okay, that's cool. I mean, someone was saying that, but I mean, are you, Ray, are these like actual commanders that have brought their fleet carriers there, or is this like a new kind of like in-game thing where they're NPC-controlled fleet carriers? Exploring with fleet carrier sounds so much better. Yeah, it does. If that happens, exit to main menu, click help, and use stuck recovery when you log back in. You'll be in a safe spot. Well, Top Laser, that would have been really useful last time, but I did log out. I didn't know that there was a stuck thing. I feel like that's kind of cheating. I feel like if I'm dumb enough to fly into the star, I deserve to get blown up. But I don't want to. I don't want to get blowed up.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's a network of commanders donating their fleet carriers. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's awesome. Is there like a map of that somewhere? Is it on a website or something? Like, how do I actually find out where to go for that? Or do I just look at the, can I see it on the galaxy map? Maybe I have to be in open. I'm in the J. Hawkins private group right now. I gotta look away from chat for a second here because we're doing the the dangus. Come on.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
They have a website? Okay, cool. Oh, you can select show fleet carriers in the galaxy map? Okay, I feel like this jet cone is just tickling my butt because it's telling me it's operating beyond safety limits, and my ship is swaying, but it's not charging. Let's go.
Warning.
Let's go.
Operating beyond safety limits.
DSA network, yeah. Okay, this is taking a real long time.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
It's just a little tickle. Come on. Charge it up.
Warning. Frameshift drive
Let's go.
operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive.
There we go. Oh, by the way, who can tell me, because I remember when we were talking about third-party tools for exploration. I got SRV Survey, I've got OD Explorer, I've got the EDSM Market Connector, and no, I guess those are the ones that SRs, yeah, it was those three. But I used to use Captain's Log, and I remember I loved Captain's Log. I saw a video recently that showed someone using Captain's Log, and they were doing EXO with it. And I don't even know if this is Captain's Log or if this was a plugin, maybe it was voice attack. I don't know what the hell, but it sounded awesome. Like, the guy landed on the planet, and he had like an AI voice telling him, "Oh, this system has exobiology in it." And then he lands on the planet, and it's like, now you need to travel at least 300 meters away, and oh, you've traveled more than 300 meters, so now you can scan your next exobiology. And I could have sworn he said it was Captain's Log that was doing that, but I downloaded Captain's Log last night and it does not do that. So I want to know what plugin or what app he was using for that, because it was awesome. It was voice attack? Okay, well, I own voice attack. HCS voice packs. Well, or co-pilot. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, it was, oh, wait, co-pilot, like Microsoft Copilot? Or is Copilot like a separate app? Not voice attack. ED Copilot. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's possible that someone's told me about this, remember. Big dum-dum. Don't remember anything. Bad memory. But, okay, so ED Copilot. So I have to look that up. Maybe I thought you said Captain's Log, because I was wishing it was Captain's Log. ED Copilot. Alright. I gotta remember to get that then. Because I really liked that. Now, I don't know if it works on just regular exobiology, or if it has to be like exo that's been mapped already and known about. But it was pretty damn cool. Oh, and see, I told you, I don't remember a damn thing. There's my wife's phone is ringing again. I know she's probably looking for it. Yeah, let's grab these. Let's do this. Okay. Give me 1 second, gentlemen. I'm just going to put her phone right outside my door. 1 second. All right. She can find it. If it rings again, it'll ring outside. ED Exploration Buddy. ED Copilot. Elite Dangerous Exploration Buddy. You guys can't make up your minds. Like, figure it out, boys. I got too many third-party tools now. I can't download them all. They ain't Pokemon, okay? Which one is it? You think it's Copilot, Voice Attack, Exploration Buddy. Someone tell me, say, it's this 100% sure, because I'm going to go download it. I'm not going to download every single app that's out there. But I will put it, I will download it, and I will use it, for sure, because it sounds awesome. It's ED Copilot, female voice, yes. It was a female voice, that's the one that I was hearing. So it's a female voice, it's ED Copilot. Alright. ED Copilot. We got HMCs. High value. High value planets, folks. These ones we're scanning. Grab these real quick. We still got a... Oh, what the hell was that? I don't know if that was my headphones. It sounded like something farted in my ear. There we go.
System scan complete.
Okay. Josh is back! Branitz is back! Yes, I am.
Drive charging.
Welcome back to the stream, Branitz. Good to see you. I am back. I've been back for a few weeks now. That's okay, Aquatic. Hopefully you fix your HOTUS, man. That sucks when I'm really happy that my side tech is still working, man. I told you guys in a stream a few weeks back that the fact that I pulled this out of the box where it was literally buried under a ton of stuff and that it still works is like a miracle. Because I could not in a million years have justified going and spending another few $100s on a HOTUS, but I don't think I could play Elite Dangerous without one. I'm definitely not playing on a mouse and keyboard.
Operating beyond safety
I'm definitely not playing on a controller. I tried playing on a controller. I couldn't do it, man. I felt like playing on a controller was just terrible. There's too many buttons. Too many buttons that I want to press, and a controller just does not have enough buttons to do that. I'm definitely a HOTAS kind of guy. Only 4 bodies here. By the way, if you are just joining in on the stream, and you're enjoying this stream, which I hope you are, that's why I'm doing it, not doing it just for fun, I am streaming every Saturday at this same time on both YouTube and Twitch. Twitch, I don't know how many people are watching on Twitch. Let's see. I think there's like 1 person watching on Twitch. It's probably Top Blazer who's watching on Twitch right now. He's watching on Twitch and YouTube. But I am streaming every Saturday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. And I'm on here for 3 to 4 hours, depending on how much my butt's hurting from sitting down for that long. And if you're enjoying the stream and you want to get a notification, feel free to subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. I'm not a big channel by any means, so your support is always welcome and appreciated. And, you know, make sure to do the whole YouTube hit that notification bell thing. That's my shameless plug of my channel. And if you like this type of stuff, you can always check out the other videos on my channel. I've done a lot of Elite Dangerous content. You can find my exploration series. I've done Beauty of Elite Dangerous. I just recently posted a video on my YouTube channel, of course, called The Beauty of Elite Dangerous. If you want to see some of the interesting places I've seen over the last few weeks, you can go check that one out. Brand new. And hopefully I'll see you all back here next Saturday as well. We're going to keep streaming. I am flying... Where the hell is this star? I am flying to the bubble. And I am returning to the bubble now after 10 years. I said 8 on the thumbnail because it's been so long. I thought it was 8. But it's actually 10 years that I have not been to the bubble. There we go. I have not been to the bubble in 10 years. And I am returning back to do a whole bunch of stuff and prepare for the next journey back out there. Sane Ovapk. It's hard to say that. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Holy crap, you remember me. Welcome back. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, the channel was a little bit bigger back in the day. Lost about 30% of the subscribers over time because I stopped being active for a long time. There were many years I didn't post anything on my channel. I had a kid. He's turning 6 in a couple weeks, man. That tells you life will just get in the way. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Life happens, but my son is old enough now that I can play Elite Dangerous again, and he was flying the ship the other day. I let him sit on my lap, and he was flying around, and he loves my HOTAS, man. I'll tell you, he just runs into my office all the time, and he's just playing with this thing as much as he can. He loves flipping the safety button open and pressing that one. I don't know. That's the one he's most interested in, is the safety switch button. There is nothing in this system.
Cannot comply.
Yeah, thank you. Uh-oh. I can't jump to this next system? Did I... What the hell? I'm pretty sure I got the boost. Why can't I make this jump? I gotta fly back and boost again? Okay. Apparently I did not get the boost. I'm sure it said frame shift drive supercharged. Call me crazy.
Warning. Frame shift drive operating beyond safety
Okay,
limits.
now we're supercharged.
Frame shift drive
Watching the stream actually made you launch ED on your Steam Deck. Well, there you go, man. Get back out there. I will say the first few times back in Elite, I did not have the muscle memory to do this. It was hard. my key bindings were gone because this is a new PC, and so I didn't have any of my key bindings. But luckily, I have a video on how to bind your keys, so I had to watch my own damn video to figure out how to rebind my joystick. And I did that, and then everything started coming back to me. I mean, once I had my hands on the HOTAS, it was like I'd never left. So if you haven't played in a while, that's all you got to do, man. Just rebind your keys and jump around a little bit, and it comes back. It's like riding a bike, like flying a spaceship. Oh, what do we got? Maybe a water world. Okay, we got one water world. Where is it? Let's grab these. I don't want to scan 24. Okay, so because I'm trying really, really hard not to scan everything right now, because I want to try and get back to the bubble. I don't know if we'll get there on this stream. Oh, it's a ringed water world. Well, I have to surface scan that, right? I can't not surface scan a ringed water world. With a whole bunch of moons, too? Are these moons? They are moons. Speaking of moon, who watched the Artemis 2 splashdown yesterday? I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch. Unfortunately, they can't really get, like, awesome live feeds on that. But I watched it come down, and gotta tell you, man, like, I watched that stuff. That stuff just, it makes me emotional now. Seeing us human beings flying that far out and you know, planning a return trip to the moon. That was pretty damn cool. I watched the launch with my son, and he thought it was awesome. And he came up to me like an hour later, and he's like, "Dad, it was really cool watching that rocket launch with you." That was just awesome to hear him say that. And then I watched the re-entry and landing yesterday while I was picking my wife up from work. I was driving home, so I just put the phone down while they were coming back in, and I was just a little anxious, you know, and worried for the crew members. One of which is Canadian, by the way, folks. So, representing my home country here. You did watch it? It was more dangerous than Elite? Yeah, no kidding. Man, the cojones on those people, eh? I mean, don't get me wrong. I would not pass up the opportunity. If someone said, "Hey, Josh, you want to go on a rocket ship and fly to the dark side of the moon and come on back?" Yes, please. Sign me up. I don't care how dangerous it is. Yes, I might die. I'm okay with that. You're all going to die one day, but I mean, I'd rather be doing it, flying to the dark side of the moon and burning up in the atmosphere than just about anything else, right? If you're going to go, hell of a way to go. But not that I would want to, but man, you got to be brave to do something like that. That is freaking awesome. Good on those astronauts. Couple, if I'm not mistaken, 3 of them have already been to space. I think one of them was on the ISS for like 100 days or something. So that's pretty crazy. Too busy grinding for your fleet carrier, Razorwire? That is called commitment, brother. That is commitment. Can't hold that against you. Exploration Buddy sucks. ED Copilot is amazing. Exobiology and also makes the game feel more alive overall. Yeah. I think anything that adds in, you know, interactive voice, well, maybe not interactive voice, but voice that's responding to the environment. I absolutely love that. That's one of the things I loved about Voice Attack. I had so many commands in Voice Attack. Also because, you know, when you're playing in VR, Voice Attack is almost essential. I'd be like fiddling around trying to figure out where my buttons were. So I miss Voice Attack. I'm half inclined to reinstall it. But I really liked that voice interface of, I guess, ED Copilot. They do have the right stuff, Blaster. You are absolutely right. They got the right stuff. This is a nice little ring water world. We're just going to scan the surface of this one because I can't not have a surface scan of a ringed water world. It's mine. Sorry, folks. Did the Flat Earthers watch the mission? Pete, if you are interested in that, there are a couple of folks who posted the Flat Earthers' response to it. One of the Flat Earther guys, CC. Oh my god, what an idiot. Just a complete moron. It's just so comical. I went to his channel and then I was watching the video. I was like, no, I can't. I'm not going to support this guy because I don't want more people to see this and potentially buy into that BS. It is just absolutely bonkers to me that there are people out here who think that the Earth is flat. I don't get it. 9 probes. Holy crap. Wait a second. That is a very big blue marble right here. 1 second. I'm gonna get a little closer. 9 probes? I don't know what the launch pattern is for 9 probes. 9 probes? Jesus. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can get one up the back. Yeah, flat checks. Hey, Mr. Mad Hatter. Doing DW3? Good for you, man. Hope you're enjoying the trip and having a lot of fun. I gotta put some chicken in my mouth. You're still on DW2? Yeah, me too. I'm still on Distant Worlds 1, man. Oh, crap. Yeah, don't make me choke here. I am starving. Sorry, folks. Still on DW2. Okay, that was funny. Alright, let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I hit a ring. 7. Oh, I gotta get lower for that bottom one. Yeah, no joke, DW1, right? I set out to explore before DW1 launched. The concept of DW1 only happened after I'd already been out exploring for, I think, 2 months or so, and then they announced it, and I thought about it. I thought, hey, maybe I'll go meet up with some of these commanders, and if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong in this, but my memory's not completely crap. I met, and I don't remember who it is, I'd have to go back into one of my videos, but for exploring the Milky Way galaxy, because there were a couple of episodes where there was some other commanders involved, I met with one other commander who was on DW1, who took a little detour, if I'm not mistaken, to come help me film one of those episodes.
Surface scan complete.
Yeah, the internet has proven that there's more than one idiot in the village is right. Those flat earthers, man. I mean, it's comical. It's I don't want to get into politics, but I'll say, like, politics is another one of those things that just the best reality TV shows out there. You can't, it doesn't, oh, okay, sorry. I saw this Benetoid hotspot. I thought these were like some kind of stellar phenomenon or something, but they're just the rings that I accidentally scanned. You know, world politics is also like a great comedy. And the Flat Earthers are my second favorite comedy show on the internet.
Frameshift drive charging.
10 years in the void, I'm the icon now? Hardly. I don't know, man. I'm sure that there's plenty of explorers that flew out of the bubble and never returned. They might not be playing the game anymore. They're lost in space. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, no, the rings head-on thing is how I have to do it. That's I didn't position myself properly for that scan, but we got it. We got it. I have to check how close we are to the bubble now. We'll see. Okay. Let's check how far we are to the bubble. And when's my next refuel stop? There is no refuel stop on this one. Okay, well, we're only a few jumps away from the halfway point. Yeah, okay, so we're 11,000. I mean, we are quite literally halfway now. Okay. So halfway. I don't know if we're gonna get there today, but we'll be there for sure next weekend. It's a lot of jumping, man. Even this Neutron Star Highway crap, it is a lot of jumping to get back to the bubble. Moon is a hologram. Yeah, their beliefs, I don't know. I don't get it, man. I don't know how you've either got your head so far up your butt that you think that the Earth is flat, or, you know, you live under a rock. But the whole idea of like, oh, I only believe it if I could see it with my own eyes, and that they won't believe what other people see, and what there are literally hundreds of thousands of people watching and seeing, and literally people there watching it happen. It's just it's a whole other level of stupid, man. It is a whole other level of stupid. And I mean, I can't, I don't know, but I can't imagine that these people are educated in about anything. Like, you didn't make it out of elementary school even to think the world is flat. I don't know if they're religious. I mean, being religious, I don't know how many religions preach flat Earth. I don't even think it's a religious thing, right? There's plenty of religious folks who understand that the Earth is round. I do not know of a religion. Okay, I don't like pointing towards this thing. Hold on, let me get out of here. Can we just get the boost, please? I don't think there are any religions that say that the Earth is flat. Yeah, the argument about the Earth being flat has nothing to do with the moon being flat. The whole flat Earth thing is that the Earth is flat and that the sun and the moon are round. Like, how that makes any sense. Like, they acknowledge that the moon is round because you can see that it's round. They just say that it's really close to the Earth. They say it's like 100 kilometers up or something like that. The craziness, the craziness. How come I can't charge here? Can I please get charged? The funny thing is they do these experiments to prove that the Earth is flat. And I remember watching this one where, and I mean, the concept, the idea behind this experiment makes perfect sense. They set up a series of panels with a hole cut in a panel at the exact same height, and they spread them out over a distance. Why the hell am I not charging here? Hold on, let me just charge up, and then I'm gonna talk about this experiment. Maybe some of you've seen it, but I'm like zipping around in this thing, and I'm not getting my frameshift boost. Please, let's go. Let's go. I don't like hanging out in Neutron Star jets. Charge. Let's go. What the hell's going on? Am I charged? Oh, I am. Okay, never mind. Who's the idiot now, right? So, they set up like this series of panels that are all the exact same height, and they have a hole in them, and they line them up over like a kilometer. And then they have a really bright light set up at the end. And if the Earth is flat, then the light would go straight through all the holes, and they would be able to see it through the hole on the last one. And that's how they're going to prove that the Earth is flat. Of course, they do the experiment, and the light does not come through the hole on the last one, because the Earth is not flat. It's curved, right? And they're like, oh, there must be a mistake. It must not be calibrated properly, or there's something that's causing it. And like even when they see the proof with their own eyes, they refuse to believe it. So like their whole notion of like, oh, I have to see with my own eyes to believe it, it's bullshit. It's a load of crap. They don't even believe what they see themselves. It's so dumb. Like, you literally are seeing the results of your experiment proving you that the Earth is curved, and you still don't believe it. It's just because they're idiots that they don't believe that. They don't. There's no proof in the world that is going to convince those people that the Earth is round. They're just. There's something seriously wrong.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Humans have known that the Earth is spherical since at least 3000 BC. At least. Okay, did I get the charge here? Am I doing the same thing as before? No, I didn't. Okay. So, I don't know why these last two neutron stars I am failing to charge my FSD, but let's go. Come on. There we go. Get out of here. Jesus.
Frameshift drive charging.
What's the movie called? The Moon Was Hollow. Oh crap. I don't remember. There is a movie where something is hollow. Earth is flat but a disc. Don't think about it. Oh man. Flat earthers. Yeah, I don't know. Why spend time and energy on them? Well, there's a YouTuber who makes a whole bunch of videos that shows them and in all their glory. I won't even say their stupidity. Just shows them in all their glory for any remotely intelligent person to see how ridiculous the stuff that they say is. And it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious to watch. I love it. There we go. I think it's just because I'm getting a little nervous with all these jumps now. The more I jump, the more nervous I'm getting that something bad's gonna happen. Yeah, we got a water world. Another ringed water world. Okay, cool. No, not going there. I'm just gonna grab these HMCs. You know, in my high school yearbook, below my ridiculously ugly picture, because I was a super awkward high school kid, I wrote De gustibus non est disputandum. I hope I'm still saying that right, but I believe in Latin that means there's no argument for taste. And I think I wrote an English thing too, that to each their own, which is kind of a similar saying, like everyone is allowed to believe whatever you want. And I believe that. I truly do. You can believe whatever you want. But if you're a flat earther, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. I will judge. I will judge that. I will not judge anyone's choice of religion or choice of politics or taste in anything else. But if you believe that the Earth is flat, please don't watch this stream. Pretty please. Go educate yourself. Because there's no education in this stream. That's for sure. What am I doing? Oh, that's not an HMC. I'm looking for HMCs here. Okay. None, none, none. 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 Let's get them all. Come on. None. None. You ain't getting crap here. Oh. Waterworld. I gotta surface scan that. Dave McKeegan is a great debunker. He might be the guy. That name sounds awful familiar. I think that's the guy. He's like UK accent, I think. Short hair, has kind of a funky background for his YouTube channel. I think that's the guy. That's the guy that I watched that was showing off CC, the Flat Earthers video. Oh my god. And because I looked up CC, because I was like, what else does he say? What other dumb stuff does he say in this video? And I pulled it up and then I closed it right away because, like I said, I just don't want to support that type of stupidity, lest it become more contagious. I came across another YouTuber, and I could not tell if this guy was a parody account, if he was serious, if it was supposed to be comedy. Like, I could not tell. And if I remember correctly, the name of his channel, hang on, Vegetable Police. Has anyone seen Vegetable Police? And if you haven't, and again, the video that I watched, I guess it was a recent one because it was talking about Artemis. He's talking about debunking Artemis and all of the oh, you gotta prove it to me kind of thing, because he also doesn't believe in that stuff. And I don't think he's a flat earther per se, but he's definitely a odd duck. But I will say, I mean, the guy's got like 177,000 subscribers on YouTube. I hope that they're just watching him for how weird he is. But his videos are well made. I mean, it was like very well produced, I will say. So I got sucked in. I watched the entire video and I was scratching my head. I was like, is this guy for real or is this supposed to be comedy? And honestly, I don't think it really mattered to me because it was just so weird. I couldn't stop watching it. So whether he was trying to be serious or whether he's literally just doing it for, you know, a laugh, who knows? But Vegetable Police is a funny guy, a photographer nut. Yeah, he did some weird stuff too with like veganism. Like he tries like all these different food stuff. I've never seen any of his videos until I watched the video yesterday. Oh, hold on a sec. I think I screwed up my pattern here. So I don't know. Can someone tell me if he's for real or not?
Surface scanned by 50%.
Obvious Plant is hilarious. Shame they stopped making videos. He's an oddball is right, man. He is so weird. But if he's doing it for comedy, he's a genius. I loved it. I loved it how stupid it was, but I loved it nonetheless. Like, it's not like watching these Flat Earth guys, these CC guys. Like, guys like CC are just idiotic, completely mental cases, and you can tell that they're mental cases, and you don't question that this is a person who has some serious problems. And I feel bad for them, honestly. I'm like, there's something wrong with them. They need help. But this Vegetable Police guy, I couldn't tell if he was for real or not. I couldn't tell if it was all an act. And it may very well have been an act. And if it is, and he's at least making a good career on YouTube, because 177,000 subs, I mean, I'm sure he's doing that full time. That's got to be his career right there. His photography stuff is good. I'd have to check out his photography stuff. Very funny, but his other stuff is often out there. Well, listen, I'm not promoting for him, but I watched the video that he just put out, and it's the first time I've ever seen his stuff, so I don't know if his other stuff is good or not. But his video on Artemis, it's a gag, man. Again, you just don't know whether to believe what he's saying and take it at face value, or if he's just doing it as a gag. I tried to just take it as a gag, and it was fun. It was weird and quirky, and I told my buddy, I was like, the guy's either a genius or a complete mental case, but I think that's what made his video interesting. He's Canadian? Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll hopefully I hope it's comedy then. I know they say Canadians are funny. I'm Canadian. I'm not funny like him, but I mean, we do have some good comedians here. I really hope it was comedy. I really hope. He does not represent the majority of Canadians. I could at least say that, you know. We'll put that out there. Alright, we got HMC here. I'm gonna have to get it somewhere. Where is it? Can't tell where it is. To grab these other planets while we're here. Oh, that was Geo. It was super interesting in a very bizarre way. Just the fact that you can't figure out whether he's like being real with what he says or if it's a joke is also kind of interesting. Yeah, I guess you have to kind of watch it and decide for yourself whether the guy's a nut job or a genius. Where are you, little HMC? I want to scan you and be gone. Making me scan all these other worlds here. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Yeah, I don't need you. None of you have Exo on you anyhow, so definitely don't need you, but I feel compelled to scan you nonetheless. That's a nested moon with Geo. Okay, come on. Where are you at? Where are you at? Ah, found you. Oh, geology. Okay. That's fine. There's 3 planets left. Now I have no choice. Now I have to get them, right? Where are they? Oh, they're over here. Okay, we'll grab these last 3 planets just because we already committed this much to it. What does that say? Fast rotating body. Okay, fast rotating body. 3.5 hour rotation.
System scan complete.
Sent you a friend request? Yeah, I will accept that. Friend requests. To pending. Friend request accepted. Other channel is Camera Conspiracies. Oh, is that Vegetable Police's other channel? He spins out a wait, whoa. Anyone else watching Anton Petrov? Hello, wonderful person. Anton Petrov. Why does that? He's the science guy. Yeah. I have watched Anton Petrov. He actually makes some really good videos. Is that the name of his channel? Is Anton Petrov, or is it something else? Because I know I remember the guy who starts off his videos, hello, wonderful person, and he does a whole bunch of science videos. Space and science related stuff. Nick Hobbs! It's been more than 8 years. Granddad Gamer. Well, hey, Nick. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back to the stream, man. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Just Anton Petrov? Yes. So I have watched his videos. I will say, the guy could definitely update his thumbnails. His thumbnails always look like they're from, like, 10 years ago. They look like old school YouTube. But his video content is good, and he's kind of got a very calm and sort of bland personality, but his science is great. The space stuff is great. I don't watch that stuff for the personality, but I do like the videos that he makes. I also like Electro Boom and Mark Rober stuff is always fantastic, even though it's science related, I guess. Okay, it said frameshift drive supercharged. I think we're good to go. Dr. Becky? Dr. Becky? I don't think I've seen Dr. Becky. I do watch Physics Girl. She had a crazy couple of years episode because of COVID. That was pretty wild. She was like bedridden and had like long COVID that affected her mental health. It's crazy to think that COVID could do that to someone. But I saw recently that she posted something and she's back too, so very happy about that. Because she does some really awesome videos. Okay, we got HMCs. 1, 2. Got it. Okay, that's it. Nothing more to that system. Oh yes, that's right, Nick. I remember you were saying in last week's stream you were saying about that, like a podcast. Blaster, great stream, great chat. Hey, absolutely, Commander Blaster, and thanks for joining in the stream. Appreciate your support. Have a good UK evening over there, and hopefully see you next Saturday, same time. Dr. Becky Smethurst. No. What do you say? She's fine now. It wasn't just mental health. No, it was long COVID, Nick. Yeah, it was long COVID that first got her stuck in bed. And I mean, I think when you're stuck in bed for that long, she ended up like getting depressed, and it just I'm sure there was like some terrible feedback loop between, you know, the mental health and the long COVID affecting her mental health. I can only imagine, because I've never been in a state like that before. But yeah, it's pretty wild. Ooh, crap. Nobody's telling me to refuel? Let's go, boys. Not in the mood to die out here. Ray, good to see you, brother. See you next week. Thanks for joining, man. Yeah, Chris, that is so unfortunate. I mean, I know that a lot of folks were probably very excited that Elite was on console. I myself was a PC gamer for many years, and then eventually, you know, becoming a dad and an old man, became a console gamer. And I could see the appeal of console gaming. I'm back on PC now, mind you, but I still play on console quite a bit. So, yeah, the fact that they're not really updating and continuing the support on console is really unfortunate for all of the Elite console players. I gotta scan these, and then I gotta figure out where my next refuel is, because I am feeling very close to running out of fuel, and when I looked at the map, it doesn't look like I'm close to a whole lot of anything. I saw very few stars, so I gotta make sure that I can actually get to a star to refuel and not get stranded. I know I can call on the fuel rats. Hey, who in chat is a fuel rat, by the way? Which one of you is a fuel rat? But I don't want to end a stream running out of fuel. Although maybe having a fuel rat come and save me from my own lack of attention. Oops, what am I doing? Wrong button. Would be an interesting stream. Okay, let's see. I need to find a fuelable star right quick. What in the hell? That's a G star. Okay, I can go refuel on one of these. Wait, I have no route? Is that it? Am I done? Was that the last jump on my first leg? Maybe it was. Okay. Maybe that was the last jump? Okay, I just got to make sure I can actually get to a proper star here. Because I picked this star at random as a way to get back to the bubble. So, you know what? Let's get out of this ass end of the galaxy. Can we... Okay, I could just jump right to there. Okay, that's safe. That's safe. We'll just jump right to there. Let's not get stranded. Please. No, I don't want to get stranded. I haven't been paying attention, but holy crap, I'm literally at the bottom of the galaxy again, aren't I? Hang on a second. Yep, that looks like the bottom. Pretty damn close. I only see a couple stars below me. It looks awful black. And nobody's warning me. Thanks, folks. I'm gonna jump up this way. Let's go there. You're classified as a fuel rat, but for the wrong reasons. Okay. Yes, Nick. Elite was on console. Hold on, guys. I gotta put some food in my mouth here. I'm hungry. I got some freezing ass cold chicken. It's been sitting next to me for the last 3 hours. Okay, let's refuel. We'll scan and refuel. It's gonna take a few minutes. This Caspian Explorer, though, I mean, if you're just trying to get from A to B, and A to B are 20,000 light years apart, man, this thing sure can jump. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's 8 light seconds away. Yeah, this thing can jump, man. This thing's got a lot of fuel in the gas tank. No joke. Yep, I'm back at the bottom / top of the galaxy, however you want to look at it. It's just because I'm not paying attention. I'm just following the route, and I randomly selected a star when we first set off here on this leg of the trip. I didn't realize how far bottom it was, but it's dangerously close to the bottom. I mean, very dangerously close. I'm not paying attention. I'm jumping from neutron star to neutron star, but I could very quickly get myself cornered in a bad place here. No bueno. No bueno. Look how long this thing takes to refuel. Jesus. Okay, there we go. There we go. At least we made it the first leg, right? We did make it over 10,000 light years. So, I mean, it wasn't the full trip back to the bubble, but pretty damn close. Well, pretty damn close. What am I talking about? It's not close at all. Still 10,000 light years away. I'm going to check where I'm at. Excuse me. What is this? Icy? No, I'm not scanning those. Forgot it. Okay, let's see where we're at here. It's at 11 light seconds. Okay. At least jumped up a little bit. All right, let's do Sol. Yep. We made it halfway, more than halfway, 10,042 light years to go. And look at all these glorious systems. Look at all my ships that are back here in the bubble. Man, I don't even know what the hell these are. It's been 10 years since I've been back here. Man, look at all the stars here, too. I've spent way too much time at the bottom of the galaxy. I'm excited. I don't even know what these icons are over here. What are these icons? Starter zone? What the hell is a starter zone? I mean, I know what a starter zone is, but what the hell is a starter zone in Elite Dangerous? I have no idea what a starter zone in Elite Dangerous is. All right. We could God, which system was my home base? Can I see what ships I have stored here? I have 5 stored ships here. Eagle, Hauler, Viper, Type 6, and Vulture. Okay, that's it. That's where I'm going. Ooh. I can't... Okay, so I can't plot it yet. I still need to get a little bit closer. Little bit closer. You started back last September, Ian? Where are you at now? Have I checked out Epic Spaceman? I love Epic Spaceman. He is phenomenal. I love, and it's so good because it really helps you visualize some of the things like the scale of, you know, atoms versus the scale of the galaxy. There's one where he's filling bathtubs with marbles or grains of sand, I don't remember what the hell it is, to show like how many galaxies there are in the universe, and it's just, oh, it's phenomenal. Such great work. I love Epic Spaceman. If you don't know who Epic Spaceman is and you like Elite Dangerous, go check out Epic Spaceman for sure. Those videos are just, they're epic. They're epic, and they're about space, man. So go watch them. Okay, let me plug a couple of more systems here. We'll do a few more jumps. Maybe we'll go there. Route unavailable, insufficient jump range. Well, I'm trying to plot a route. Can I not plot a route to there? Can I plot a route here? Insufficient jump range. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't get stuck, did I? I can't be stuck here. No. I'm not stuck. Why is it saying insufficient jump range? Insufficient jump range. Oh. Cereal in swimming pools. Yeah, it was like Cheerios or something. Okay, guys, what's going on? What's going on here? Why can I not... Why am I not getting insufficient jump range? I shouldn't be getting insufficient jump range. I'm just trying to jump. Come on, there's a neutron star right here. I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck. Am I stuck? Did I just stuck myself? I didn't just stuck myself. No. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, this system has planets in it. Oh, because I have selected stars applied to route? Well, I boosted to a star to refuel. Oops. I boosted to a star to refuel, but I boosted quite a way up. So, I mean... Okay, hang on a second. Yo, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. There are no stars in range of me showing up in my navigation. Hold on a second. How do I synthesize a frame shift injection? I don't know. How do I synthesize that? Where do I do that? Please, someone tell me how to do that. Okay, hold on. Slider on the bottom panel will let me... I stuck myself. Oh my god. Press synth FSD injection. Select the FSD. Okay, hold on. Where is my FSD? Where the hell is FSD? Fuel scoop. Is it on the ship? Inventory. Synthesis. Okay. I can do a standard. Okay. We're gonna do that. I don't have the premium one, but I could do a standard, so that's a 50% boost. I got it, I got it. We're not gonna be stuck here. Yes, I will remove all stars from the map, or remove all filters. Let's put all filters back on here. Jesus, okay, hold on a second. Whew. Toggle all. Toggle all. Yes, toggle all. Okay. I need to get out of here. The fact that I'm not seeing a whole lot of anything. Okay, all I gotta do is get to there. Route unavailable. Okay, no. I'm screwing something up here. Show me realistic stars so I can see what the hell is close to me. I don't like that sometimes you gotta like... Okay, there's a star right there. There are stars here. Okay, can I just... Route unavailable. Route unavailable. Well, why is it saying route unavailable? Oh, it's 56. Oh my god, guys. No. What do I do? I can only jump one star at a time. Yeah, but there's no stars here. I'm trying to find the closest star to jump to, and... Okay. It's a white dwarf. Okay. No. We're good. Because oh, okay. Whew. No, I think we're good. I can charge up on a white dwarf, right? Right? Tell me I'm not crazy. I can FSD boost from a white dwarf star. I know there's a delay. I gotta wait. It's not fuel. I'm not out of fuel. That wasn't the issue. It's jump range. I've stuck myself in a place where I can't jump far enough to get to the next star, except for this one. It looks like I can get to this white dwarf star that's right here. Yes. Yes. Okay. Jesus. Okay, we're going to the white dwarf. I know it's risky. I know it's risky, but I don't think I have a choice right now. I don't care how hard it is, as long as I can do it. I know. White dwarfs are not my friend. White dwarfs are not my friend. I'm not going to forget that. Not my friend. You are not my friend, white dwarf. I'm not going to go near you. I'm going to go there. I'm going just to the tip. I can see it now. I didn't realize there's such a huge exclusion zone on this thing. I'm going right here. I'm just gonna hover right at the end. See, this is why I don't like this ship. I can't see. Okay, stop right here. Throw me around. It's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. We're good. Just the tip is right, man. Okay. Just give me a second. Give me a second, because I got myself in a bad spot there. I'm taking some... I'm going to eat a piece of kimchi. 1 second. Okay. No, we're good. We're good, right? Okay. I think we're good. Let's see. I want to get out of the ass of the galaxy, please. I'm not happy being down here. It's making me very uncomfortable right now. That was an unfriendly star system. I want to get up somewhere here. Please and thank you. Let's just get up somewhere over here. Route unavailable. Oh, come on. Why? Why is there route unavailable here? Route unavailable. I'm still getting route unavailable. What the hell? You telling me that there is... Am I going to have to do this? Oh, Jesus. Just get down here. Don't do this to me. This isn't what I signed up for. Route unavailable. What the hell? How? I can get to here. I don't want to. No ship will jump 900 light. Well, I'm not... Oh, reset my plotting. Right. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, kind sirs. Appreciate that. I'm not thinking. Not thinking. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're back in business here, folks. Yep, we're good. Nobody panic! What the hell is this? Energy pulse required to calibrate FSS sensors? Oh, that's weird. I've never seen that before. Okay. Alright, I'm stressing here, guys. I'm not a stressed out kind of guy, but that was more stress than I really wanted. That's about how I felt when I became Commander 40% right there. That was not fun. I think we're good. Okay, we're good. The journey does not end in this system, boys. It doesn't end here, okay? We are going home. We are going home! That was... totally unnecessary stress. Totally unnecessary. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't care if it's another white dwarf. I don't care. I'll take 10 white dwarfs as long as I don't get stuck. Whew. Yes, Hitchhiker's Guide, don't panic. That's right. Daemurus. Yes, I bought the Caspian in Colonia. Holy crap, guys, that was crazy. Okay, that's the most stressful thing that's ever happened to me in Elite Dangerous. I don't think I've ever been that stressed in this game. I mean, Christ, I died the other a couple of weeks ago, and that didn't stress me out. This stressed me out. Just jump 10,000 light years and get stranded. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, we're back in business. We're back in business. This jump gets us back more than 8 years, B-Jam, and sorry, I screwed up on the thumbnail because I said 8 years because the number of years was so big that I didn't realize that it's actually been 10 years. You got cooked alive? Yeah. I got a little bit of that the other day. It was my very first time losing a ship. Because it wasn't just the tip. I tried to take the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a bad one. That was a bad one. 10 years. Haven't been back to the bubble. Okay. No, we're good though. We're good, guys. We're good. We just had a little minor panic attack. Minor panic attack. But we are perfectly fine now. Or maybe we're not. Hold on a second. Don't tell me. Why? Why? What's going on? No, there's stars around me. There are still stars around me. Don't Okay, this is really getting on my nerves. This is really getting on my nerves now. Hang on a second. Just plot me a route. Please. Just plot me a route to here. That's what I want. Okay, we're good. No. No, we're not. We're not good. Guys, why? Why does it keep doing this? What's going on? There are stars here. Am I in like some weird little pocket where it can't get me out of this area? I don't want to have to do one star at a time. And why are there so few stars here anyhow? Don't tell me again? Are there no neutron stars here? Okay, I can get there. I can get there. Let's keep going up. Make sure I can get here. I can get there. God, how did I end up so stupidly low in the galaxy? Okay, there. I just want to get out of the bottom of the world. I don't want to be in this, like, no man's zone. I know I'm too far out to plot. I think I am in, like, a little pocket. I think that's the problem. I'm out in, like, a little damn pocket right now. Okay, if I can... Yeah, look at this. Okay, I can get up to here. It's 8 jumps. And then looks like there's plenty of stars here. We're fine. We're fine. We're perfectly fine. But I have to get out from the bottom of the... I'm in the bowels of the galaxy here. Even though there's lots of stars, I don't know why I'm like in some weird little spot where I can't escape this. I want to go that way. I don't want to go straight up. Can I just maybe do this? Let's see. There. Okay. There. 9 jumps. Okay, at least we're moving in the right direction here. Oh, just the damn systems don't want to show up. Okay, let's go up. Let's go up. Look, down is bad. We're done with down. We're not going down anymore. How did I get so far down, Andy? I chose a random star as my destination on a 10,000 light year stretch of jumps, and didn't realize that it was in this general direction, kind of like down towards the bottom. Oh, what do we got here? Just a couple of stars. No, we're okay now. We're fine now. This is fine. We're perfectly fine. It was just a little stressful for the last 10 minutes of my life. And we're back in business. That looks really weird right there, I'm not gonna lie. This black sort of... I don't know if that's supposed to be the center of the galaxy or what the hell that is, but it looks awful weird. Okay, let's just grab these HMCs. Honestly, I don't want to spend any more time in this part of the galaxy. I just want to get out. Not seeing anything here. Where the hell are all the stars? I mean, the planets. I don't know why the HMCs aren't showing up. That's a nice little gas giant. Ah, okay. Here. No. The hell? This is a weird corner of the galaxy. I'm not liking it at all. Even the planets don't want to show up. That's how strange it is. Like, there's HMCs here, but they ain't showing up anywhere. Unless they're not on either one of these orbital planes and they're just off somewhere. Or they're like in here somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. No, we're good. Been watching late, so been going on 2 times speed. Caught up in real time. Just thought you were stuck. Yeah, yeah, man. 2 times speed? I'm trying to imagine what I sound like in 2 times speed. Is it like, do I sound like a chipmunk? Does it completely change the way it sounds? I'm super curious. This has been a trip for the books, though. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely one of the most stressful trips that I've done. I don't think I've ever had a trip this stressful before.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. We're going to somewhere else. Somewhere safe. Safe and away. Screw those systems. Don't go to that spot ever again. I'm not bookmarking anything down there. I don't want to be close to it. I'm not returning to that part of the galaxy. I don't want to be there ever again. Put up a warning sign there to stay away. I mean, there's plenty of bodies around here at least, but I don't even know. You know what? This is how much I want to leave this area. This is how much I just want to get out of this part of space. I'm not even going to bother to scan. I'm not missing anything. You're absolutely right. I'm not missing anything here. There could be exobiology. I'm not missing it because it doesn't make me happy to be here. Suggest docking at a DSSA fleet carrier. Nearby. Well, I'll have to check the galaxy map to see if there is one nearby. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. I always just log out in space or on a planet's surface of some interesting little, you know, rocky body somewhere. I don't have any qualms against doing that, obviously. But let's see. I will grab these HMCs. This is all I'm aiming for right now. It's just the search for extraterrestrial life continues, but we're only looking for HMCs. This is a weird, odd system. What, is everything way over there? I guess it is. Okay. Looks like it's far away. These signals are moving. Look at it. It's moving. That's weird. Never seen that before. I told you, this whole part of space is just weird. Nothing is right here. It's like we're in the Twilight Zone. Moving signals. Pocket parts of the galaxy that you can't get out of. No, sir. I don't like it. Okay. There is one planet here. Is it here? No, I don't know where the hell it is. I'm not gonna sell my exploration data. I am determined to bring this home. I'm bringing it home. Doing it in true explorer fashion.
Frameshift drive charging.
I am gonna make these last 5 jumps. And then once I'm in an area of space where I feel comfortable that I'm not going to be stuck, because I know I'm not stuck now, but I just want to be somewhere where there's more stars to jump to. The space madness, which galactic region I'm in, the worst part, the worst region, Soul Mage, the absolute worst region, the part that you don't want to be in. I accidentally jumped to the bottom of the galaxy into a horrible little pocket of stars that were vastly separated. What is this? Is this a giant star? No, it's not. I can't scoop off of it, though. Okay. 17 bodies. It is a pretty big star. Yeah, maybe it is a giant star. We'll grab these. What a trip. What a trip that was. Okay. And they said exploration was boring, hey? Shut up at your face. That's all I gotta say. You want to spice it up? Just do what Commander Josh Hawkins does. Fly out to the middle of nowhere with your eyes closed. That'll make it exciting. That is definitely a giant star. Okay, I didn't realize that, but that's cool. T-type? Could be. It is somewhat large, not gonna lie. That's what she said. Oh, look at that. Oh, stratum lime potential 81 million. Alright, well, maybe that's where the stream ends. Parked right there. Let's finish scanning. I mean, I know we're in a safe spot now, so I'm not opposed to going to check if that's 81 million worth of bio right there. I'm certainly not going to argue against almost 100 million. God knows I haven't made a whole lot on this trip over the last 10,000 light years. All this jumping and no scanning makes Commander Josh Hawkins very sad. But that was part of the agreement, right? Less scanning, more jumping. So I have stuck to my end of the bargain, and yes, I know I said it would only be the stratum tectonus, but 81 million. There's a potential for 81 million on one planet, so I think that's kind of worth it. Let's see. Let me grab this here. We'll do this, and then we'll get the last one. Where's the last one? Oh, it's over there. Look at that. All by its lonesome.
System scan complete.
Okay, and this one's close. Okay. We'll go scan it. Oh yeah, it's nice and close. All right. Jesus. Good times. Good times. It's one possible signal. It's either Bacterium Orasis green, worth 5 million, or it's a Stratum lime, which is like a complete gamble, because it could be worth 6 million or it could be worth 81 million. I guess we'll find out. You were stressed slightly less than me. My hands were sweating, okay? My hands were sweating. I was like, this is it. This is the end. Now, thank you. Whoever wrote in chat that, you know, I could just like get someone with a fleet carrier to jump there. I didn't even think about that. That is a really nice lifeline to have. And knowing that, you know, there's a great community in Elite that's willing to come save my dumbass is greatly appreciated. But, man, my palms were sweating there, boys. They were sweating. Okay, this is very interesting. One of my third-party apps is telling me that there's a potential for Stratus Lime here. The other one is telling me one signal, and it's saying 1 to 1.36 mil. So I guess we'll see here in 0.3 seconds. Survey says... What does the survey say? Come on. Be good to me today, please. Give me a Stratus.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Survey says...
Surface scan complete.
Oh! It is Stratum. Okay. Well, I have 3 apps running right now, Soulmage. I've got OD Explorer and I've got SRV Survey. They're both telling me different information. SRV Survey is telling me 1.36 mil, and OD Explorer is telling me 6.8 to 81 million. So there, that's a wide range. I don't know how it's 6.8 or 81 million. It's like, it's either Stratum Lime or it's not, right? Is one Stratum Lime worth 81 million and another Stratum Lime is worth 6? Because, like, what's the difference? I don't know. I don't quite get that, but I mean, here we are. I guess we'll find out. It won't take long. We'll know once we land down, because Stratum's pretty easy to find. I gotta go woosah after this and do some relaxation, yoga, meditation. Chill the hell out. Okay, so I see Stratum all over the place here, so I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, I know Stratum Tectonus is worth a crap ton. But this one here says 81 mil, so I mean, I guess we'll find out. Let's see. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Hang on. So there, you can see the 2 apps. So there's the top left corner in white, and then there's the middle bottomish left side in orangey blue. Oh, very bad frame rate. What the hell is going on here? Ay. Oh my god, hold on. My eyes are bleeding. Something's wrong with my FPS. What is going on here?
Drive assist off.
I think I've been to too many worlds, and my computer can't handle it. It's like we're all texture it out. Not enough memory. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to quit the game. Okay, we're gonna find out what the hell this is. And I'm getting, like, horrible frame rate right now. For some reason. Stratum kills FPS. It's 81 mil! Hell yeah. Okay. Well, I think my computer needs a reboot. I don't know why. Because it's definitely having some issues right now. I don't know if you can see it on stream how bad it is, but my eyes are literally bleeding while I'm trying to turn this around. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go park right here. Oops, what am I doing? 81 mil is a nice one to... No, 81 mil is a nice one to finish on. At least I got something from this trip for now. Let me get back in the ship. And I think that this is where we stop for today. I think we are, and let me just confirm if my galaxy map will open. Let's see. We are just a hair shy of 10,000 light years from the bubble. We did more than 50% of the trip on stream today. So you can expect that next stream, we actually make it back to the bubble. I think that was a pretty good accomplishment for today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for accompanying me on this. Honestly, without you here, I'm sure I probably would have had at least one minor panic attack. This was fun. I'm excited. I'm actually looking forward to getting back to the bubble. I think it's going to be really different than what I've been doing for the last very, very long time. If you're watching this after the stream or you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed the stream. Every sub helps my little channel, and I always appreciate new viewers who like to come along for a little bit of a trek. Next stream, we'll hit the bubble. We will definitely make it back, since we were able to do more than half of that today. And then we will begin the journey of engineering for the first time. We will buy ourselves a fleet carrier. We'll do some mining. We'll do some space combat. Whatever the heck you guys want to see me do, I will definitely do in the next stream. So it's going to be fun. Well, maybe not in the next stream, but when we get back to the bubble, the following stream after that. It's going to be fun. So stick around. Every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be back on here streaming again on YouTube and on Twitch. And like I said, if you like the stream, then feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, all that YouTube stuff. I don't know what it is on Twitch. You can follow me on Twitch if you'd like. For now, we are going to end right here, and I'm going to say thanks again for accompanying me on today's trip. I will see you next week at the same time, and this is Commander Josh Hawkins, signing off with a little less brain cells today. Later, folks.